Happy Easter. It's fabulous to have your company this morning. I'm joined by Debbie Balford. Hello.
Good morning.
Lady
Good morning.
Balford.
I haven't seen you since the NEC, have I?
I know, it's been madness.
I know. Busy.
We haven't stopped, have we?
Nope.
Happy
not at
Easter,
all.
my darling, or happy Passover.
Easter, yes, happy Easter to
depending
you
on
too.
your faith.
Yes.
Or happy chocolate day, depending on your lack of faith. Now, each to their own. We've got an incredible day for you. We've got the wonderful Sunday Experience ladies in, and they're with Kirsty today. We have got clearance today. I've lost my voice from the clearance last night. It's going to be so fast and furious and frantic. You are going to need to get on the phone lines quickly. We guarantee the lowest price tags for absolutely everything today. We're literally giving stuff away, aren't we? We're doing competitions, for example. We're going to give you competitions with free bead scoops. You get a free gift with your first order today. Everybody's first order, you get a free gift. How fantastic is that? We don't know what the free gift is. It's a complete and utter surprise. It's like that makeup company. Do you remember them? Yves Ray.
Oh, yes.
And they used to give you free gifts.
Yes.
That's a real 80s thing, isn't it? Well, that's what we're like today. Now, you've got to get involved with all the gorgeous products today. We have got the most incredible strand of coated spinel, black diamonds, eat your heart out. Have a look at this strand. How beautiful is this strand? So sexy, isn't it, Claire? Just is really, really hot. What a hot strand, love it. We have got price slash sensations. We've got Morganite, we've got some earrings, we've got Larimar in today's show. There is so much for you to get involved with. Let's start. We've got Tanzanite, stop everything. Look at this strand. Beautiful, gems of distinction. Is this going in the clearance? Clearance Tanzanite. It is Cleary's clearance now. We're going to kick off. Is this a bead scoop and toolkit? We're going to kick off with your toolkit. Now, this is your early bird. It's already been slashed once before. We're going to honour that slash price. Now, there's one of two ways in which you can get involved with us here at Jewellery Maker. You can get yourself on the phone lines. The phone number right there for you is a free phone number if you ring in from your landline. It's 0800 644 655. You can get involved on the website or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Have a look at what you've got. Now, with a larger toolkit, you get your round nose plier, you get your crimping tool, which is there, you get your square flat nose pliers, you get your bead measurer, you get your snips, your bead scoop and tweezer tool, you get your extra reamer, so you've got all these different ends in your reamer, then you get your regular reamer, get your snipe nose or dolphin nose flat pliers, and you get your nips. Now, you can't jewellery make beyond a stretchy without a toolkit. You need toolkits for wire work. You need toolkits for crimping down your crimp beads. You need your tools for opening, closing your eye pins. You need tools every single time you jewellery make. Debbie, when you jewellery make, your tools are your anchor.
Oh, they're essential. They're absolutely essential. And that extra large toolkit, the difference between the original toolkit and that toolkit, it doesn't compare, because I know I've costed the original toolkit up. Well, the amount of extra things you get in there
with
for a small amount of price,
yeah,
it's just amazing.
Now, these come in their carry case, and I know when we go shopping in that big craft store,
yes,
actually we're buying these tools individually rather than in a kit, aren't we?
That's right.
We're paying roughly, on average, I worked it out, it's about £8 per tool. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm gonna scrap that, because I mean the larger tools, about £8 for the larger tools, in which you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you've got that extra reamer. So 6 massive tools. So 8 times 6 is what, Tom? 48, isn't it? Isn't it? Like I knew. Kim told me. You've got about £48 worth of value if you're comparing in that way. Now, don't forget you've got the carry case sometimes if you're shopping in that big store. You're paying extra for your carry case. And essential to get you started in jewellery making. If this is your first order, you will also get a free gift. Get yourself on the phone lines. We're going to honour a previous price slash. Ordinarily, this kit is £15.95. The code that you need, BEDR04. Today, you pay just £1 extra from your small kit and get the large kit for £10.95. An absolute Easter morning bargain. You can start a brand new business for $10.95 toolkit, and all you need then is an additional kit. We've got some kits coming up with Debbie going at great price tags today. £10.95. 0800 644 655. Please don't forget, when we give you tiny price tags like this, we are still going to honour our 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. That will always be a standard with you here at Jewellery Maker. Now we're going to do a bead scoop, so you need to get on the phone lines right now. We don't have loads of these, we never do. You will always get the same weight in your bead scoop, so the weight will always remain the same. Can I get them out or not? Do it. Do you know, I should have a bead board really, shouldn't I? I won't get them all out, look. We sold double the quantity of what we've got in stock today. And they all sold out. Thanks, Tom Tom. Thank you, darling. I just think if I get them out there, they'll all go everywhere and it'll be a... You need to be on the phone lines now. We are doing a more bead scoop. Maybe you're all bleary-eyed because the clocks have gone forward. Yeah, it's gone 9 o'clock. Can you believe it? We're all bleary-eyed, aren't we? I rang Kim at 5 o'clock this morning and asked her what the actual time was. She wasn't impressed. What is the actual time? Can I hit snooze? I said. She wasn't impressed, were you, Kim? You were surprised I was awake, thanks. Well, I panicked. 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and went, what's the time? What's the time? Go back to sleep. 5 o'clock, woke up, went, no, I bet it's 6. I've got to be out of bed. I rang Kim. I thought, I'm not getting out unless it's confirmed that it is actually, but it wasn't. I hit snooze. Right. Now, with a bead scoop, you get the same weight, loads of different gemstones, loads of different colours. I got some double drilled in here. I got some wood in here. 50 have already gone. Goodness me. Scoops, you love them, don't you? Get yourself on the phone lines. If you want to build up your stash, this is your chance. I would get more than one of these. Definitely, I would get more than one of these because we never do them, do we? We never give you bead scoops. Already 100 of these are allocated. There are 25 of you in the queue on the phone lines. Please make sure you check out baskets if you are shopping with us online today. Are you ready for a wicked price tag? Now you need to be quick. You need to make sure you are hitting that buy it button and checking out online. You get the opportunity to own. Everybody gets the same weight, but it will be assorted gemstones in your bead scoops. Never have loads of these, so here's your opportunity to grab your bead scoops. Debbie, why are bead scoops good for you?
Because they'll have gems in there that perhaps you would never, ever think about buying.
And sometimes a whole strand of them would be too much, but you can use them individually.
Exactly. But I bought some bead scoops when I first joined the channel, and I find that I've still got 1 or 2 of them that I use in individual sort of earrings or necklaces, and I would never have bought a whole strand. But then it's made you think, well, actually, they look really nice in real life, if you know what I mean.
Definitely agree with that.
And then you go and buy some others. It just gives you the range of gems that you would never, ever get normally. You'd never buy a strand of every one that you've got in there.
Do you know what? And if you did, think of the expense involved with that. This way you get to try out different gemstones for the first time. Little taster of everything, a little sample of what you like. The Lucky Dip Gemstone Scoop OLG R67. Make sure you're checking out baskets. There is a 3-minute queue on the phone lines right now. Please bear with it. Everybody will get the same gram for gram weight, but these will sell out. Are you ready for your price tag of £6.95. You've got to think about what you're getting. An array of pearls, an array of agates, you've got lava rock, I've got lac beads in here, I've got some amazing pieces of druzy, I've got some beautiful chalcedony, I've got some ruby in mine, beetle pearls I've got there, freshwater pearls I've got there, I've got them all. And you know what, there's also little spacer beads in here, little gold spacer beads, coral, different coloured pearls, jade, you've got turquoise in here as well, tiger's eye, rose quartz. I've got so many different gemstones. Now there are loads and loads and loads of you on the phone lines. Everybody that's on the phone line should be successful, but we are now limited in stock. It does look like this is going to sell out in the live show. You do need to make sure that you've checked out your basket. £6.95. Welcome to the Jewellery Maker Easter clearance. It is actual Easter day. Do you know, it's the first Easter in ages that I haven't been doing a bunny Easter egg hunt. I know. It's madness, isn't it? Now, you need to listen out for this sound. It's like being at the fair, Kim. And when you hear that sound, we're going to give you a very, very special manager's deal. Now, I'm just going to give you back like that, Tom. Sorry about that. Now, we're going to go for a brand new strand of blue quartz. Now, this blue quartz is from the Gems of Distinction collection. Now I want you to have a look at this stunning colour. Think about putting this with your rose quartz, think about putting this with your yellows, an absolutely beautiful sky blue. Brand new, never seen before, and going at a clearance price. If you're going to be getting your morganite, look at those two together. They are just divine and heavenly, aren't they? And I actually really like the rounds with the chips. Do you? I think that's beautiful. Now think about adding maybe some preonite. Keep it spring fresh. Think about that lovely blue. There was a lovely blue sky driving into work this morning. And I thought maybe it's springtime.
Doesn't it make a difference when the sky's blue? It makes you feel so much better, doesn't it?
You don't even mind getting up an hour earlier to experience that lovely sunrise.
It is gorgeous.
It was
even though it was -3.
Do you know what I witnessed this morning though? Driving over the racecourse hill, a hot air balloon launching.
Oh really?
Yeah, I took a picture of it on my phone. Don't do that while you're driving. Obviously I pulled over.
Obviously.
Jewellery Maker does not condone taking pictures while you're driving, especially if you drive like me. So I definitely pulled over.
Yeah.
Now have a look at these and think about rose quartz, think about that morganite that we've got coming up later. Think about putting this with amethyst. We've got such a stunning strand of amethyst. And what about the faceted round? The faceted round is going to become one of your best friends in jewellery making, because believe me, at that shape and size, there is very little you can't do. Now these are 5mm. When was the last time we had 5mm rounds? Hardly ever have 5mm rounds.
No, it's usually 4, or then it jumps to 6 or 8. Yeah.
So we've got 5mm rounds. Now these 5mm rounds are perfect for earrings. These 5mm rounds you can make cute little chains out of. They will go in bracelets, necklaces, they will be beady beads, they'll go in the wiggle weave, they'll go in a 3-strand weave, in a ladder weave. I don't think there's much you can't achieve with this kind of shape and size, is there, Debbie?
No, I quite agree. And being faceted, of course, from over here, the sparkle is just incredible.
It's so pretty,
you know,
isn't
with
it?
the wedding season coming up, and it sounds like a cracked record. I know that, you know, you go on and on about weddings, but actually this, for Mother of the Bride, is a traditional colour, isn't it? The baby blue.
Absolutely, and it's
And
something
it would
blue
look
for the
beautiful.
bride.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, you could sew that onto a garter or something, couldn't you?
Definitely, I'm up for that idea. Have a look. with that spinel. It's gorgeous. And also think about if you're using wire for the first time and you want to use a really familiar shape. I know I go on about link chains, but you could do a lovely eye link in between each one with or those lovely S's. Do you remember you did the S links before?
Yeah.
Hammer them down and you could put these in between. Look, so pretty.
Yeah, do you know what I noticed when we were at the NEC is the amount of lace that's coming in.
Yes,
because of Downton
that
Abbey,
too.
I think, because lace is big. And if you sewed that onto lace and made your own garter, that would be really special, wouldn't it? To have something
and it would be
handmade.
so much classier, because I actually think some of them...
No, not nice, are they?
No.
No.
Are you ready? 75 carats, 5 mil rounds. It's a 30 centimetre strand. And purely because it's a clearance show, £7 and 95 pence. Your sky blue quartz is absolutely stunning. It's breathtaking colour-wise. Think about putting this with your Larimar. £7 and 95 pence. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Now stay where you are. Oh. I've got for you. Now I've come dressed as a giant snowflake obsidian today. I don't know if you've noticed. So this gemstone is definitely gonna go with what I'm wearing. Now this is your manager's special. You're about to get an awesome deal. Get yourselves on that phone line. You've got the round. Now these are perfect for making rings. Got a bit of black wire or silver wire. Lovely for making rings. Have a look, because you've also got your twisted ovals and you've got your twisted squares. Twisted squares are great as a feature, an asymmetric sort of feature. They're also fabulous for doing a Debbie Bolford style tassel. I like to have a gemstone at the beginning of a tassel, and I always call it the toggle. These are great for that. Now the ovals are going to look awesome in earrings, and I think each one of these, I mean, you could definitely wire wrap with the rounds. You could make something with lots and lots of, well, you could with lots and lots of these gemstones, or you could use them sparingly. Now Kim's just said we are literally giving these away. The price tag we're about to give you, a trio of snowflake obsidian. You're about to get an enormous saving. You're about to get a spring clearance deal. Get yourselves ready for it. Remember that we never charge you any more than that 1 P&P, no matter how heavy your basket gets. Are you ready? Tom's very tired this morning because of that hour. I was worried about Tom this morning. I had a look at him and I said, what did you get up to last night, Tom? I had a bit of one of my psychic feelings, didn't I? Have a look at this. I don't know whether he'd been drinking or what. Celebrating Easter in style. Should be paying £22 and 85 pence. We are literally giving this away. It's ridiculous, because we love you like that. £12 and 85 pence. You're getting £10 off. I've come dressed as a giant snowflake obsidian. I am so snowflake obsidian. And Debbie Bolford is so Debbie Bolford. Do you think I should get this strand?
That looks lovely.
What do you think?
That looks really nice.
I think I should just wear this.
I think you should. I think you should.
I think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna twist these little babies together. I love snowflake obsidian. Sometimes when you've been jewellery making a while, you get a new love for a different gemstone.
You do, don't you, actually?
Yeah.
That looks lovely.
It's staying, is that all right? That's what's happening. Now, you need to check baskets out. There are queues. Now, let me give you the dimensions. I'm ever so sorry. First of all, the code that you need, FJGC72. You got 370 carats of your puffy coins that are 20 mil, 180 carats of your wavy ovals. Those are 18 by 13 mil, and 330 carats in your rectangles. Those are 20 by 15. Now, let me give to you, this is a bit of a Kimmy special. The deal you're about to get. Oh, I love these. Look, Debs. Oh my gosh, lovely. I love it.
Beautiful.
You've got ruby and sapphire and emerald on the one strand. Kim, are you doing these as 3 strands? She's mad. Every single strand. Actually, in its own right, every single one of these strands is really expensive or in comparison. This is a beautiful bundle. You can tell Kim's put this together. Have a look. Now, what would you do with this, Debbie? I want to make just a bracelet out of it, but I'm sure you've got loads of other ideas.
I can't see it very well from it. It's, oh, that's beautiful. Oh gosh.
Graduated
now, if Mark
precious.
was here, he'd take all the colours apart.
I know.
Put
I
them all
like them together though, I do.
But I do, I'm sorry Mark, I do like with this, I do like them all together. I think that's lovely. Well,
Isn't it just beautiful?
I would probably do beady beads with those.
Would you?
And do all the different colours. Yeah, I think so. I'd just mix them all up together. And then put some little silver spaces in between, so you have lots of little like roses going around your wrist.
That'd be so pretty.
Really pretty, wouldn't it?
You could do either. You could create really delicate jewellery, or you could really go for it with the beady beads. Now, it's quite a long strand actually, so this could be a necklace, in fact. And you've got to think about when you've got this much in a precious strand, 27 carats. You've got ruby, emerald, and sapphire. You can, if you restrand this and put it onto solid sterling silver or gold findings, you're going to make a nice profit. Now let me show you what else you've got, because look at this blue chalcedony, striking, beautiful, big, bold colour. I would definitely want to set this into my silver clay. I think it's beautiful. That strand is gorgeous. This is Claire's favourite. It's absolutely stunning. Do you know what I'd put this with? The big chunky labradorites that we've got.
Oh yes, that is gorgeous.
Oof. And then look at this. You've got to love this bundle. This is a stunning, stunning bundle.
It just makes you feel like you're on holiday.
I agree with
that. It's a really
that.
jolly strand. Do you know what I mean?
It makes me so happy. Yeah. These colours. Colour can have an effect on your mood. I don't care what anyone says.
It can.
Absolutely it can. Think about the
Beautiful.
bright skies. Look out of your window this morning. It's a glorious day out there. It is chilly. Stay indoors. But just look at that gorgeous sunshine. You have got 27 carats in that precious gemstone strand, 230 in your faceted large nuggets, 250 carats in your graduated medium nuggets. They're 11 by 6 to 16 by 8. The large 16 by 11, 13 by 15 mil. The blues, those precious tones, I would use these separately. I don't know how you feel. You might want to use it all together. I'd put these in rings, big chunks. The ruby and sapphire on its own is $19.95. These are all gems of distinction strands. You should be paying nearly £70 for the whole bundle.
Wow.
Now you are about to get a wicked deal. Are you ready? You've got to be at $36.95. These should be £70. Just shy of £70. You have got an awesome deal. This is ridiculous. You need to be on the phone lines. You need to be on your website checking out baskets. We have got the most beautiful colour. We have got the most striking gemstones. A trio of excellence. You've got you're buying the chalcedony. I mean, the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire are absolutely free, and then you're getting some change with that in comparison to if you were buying these individually. What a crazy deal! Because that would be just under 60 quid. So then you're still saving a tenner on top of that, aren't you? Unbelievable. Well done. Oh, there are 3-minute queues on the phone lines. We're not surprised. This is an Easter deal not to miss out on. Now, I'm going to give you Debbie's challenge, then we're going to go over to that gorgeous lady. Now, any gem lover will always work towards using Larimar, Debbie, because it's such a gorgeous colour. And you think about where it comes from, so the gemstone, the national gemstone in the Dominican Republic. Think about where this gemstone comes from, and you just want to imagine the surroundings, don't you? You just want to imagine that warmth and that sunshine. And I think you can do that when you've got a gemstone like Larimar. What a colour. What a colour. If you were lucky enough to get that blue quartz, I think those look divine and heavenly together. Now we're also going to give you preonite. So already we've got that tropical feeling. Already we're thinking palm trees, strawberry daiquiris, white sand, clear waters. Definitely thinking palm trees now with that aventurine in there as well. Fanning yourself. It's too hot, Debbie. It's far too hot.
Absolutely.
I wish that waiter would put more clothes on with his body and his strawberry daiquiris. Don't you?
Absolutely.
Trying to read Jackie Collins here.
Oh, dear me.
How gorgeous would it be?
Oh, sitting by a pool.
Oh.
Listening to the waves lapping. Oh, nice.
And it's so hot, you just got to fan yourself a little bit.
No.
It's so much effort just to sip that strawberry daiquiri.
Isn't it just?
Oh.
Absolutely.
And the lovely massage you've just had.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, life is for living, by the way. So if you're sat there thinking I haven't had a holiday, get out there, do it. Put it on the credit card. You only live once. Have a look at this. I'm such a bad influence, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm a really bad influence.
But it's okay.
It's true though. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I'd be really annoyed that I didn't go out and buy a brand spanking new crazy car, go on holiday, set the world on fire a little bit, you know. Have a look. Do you know, it is inspiring holiday jewellery, don't you think? You've got the colours, you've got the sunshine in this bundle. You should be paying over £30. We're going to give you another crazy deal, £10.95. Have a look. What was the exact price for this, sorry of you? £29.35. So almost £30. £10.95 is your price tag, so you're making an uber save. Actually, let's face it, Larimar is usually more expensive than £10.95, isn't it? We hardly ever see it. And apparently, now I've never actually been there, but apparently if you buy this gemstone in the Dominican Republic, I think it was Sarah Elvin that told me this, it was really, really expensive. Now let's go across to that luscious lady and take her these beautiful, fresh gemstones for her collection. I'm a little bit being choked by my makeshift snowflake obsidian. Now we've got these gorgeous fresh colours, Debbie.
We have. They're lovely, aren't they?
You've separated yours already.
I have. I've got them all ready.
They look so different when you take them off the strand, don't they? Because they light so differently.
They do, but they are gorgeous. They are.
And what are we being inspired to make this morning, do you think?
I'm going to use some copper wire, I think, and just to do a little dangle, which I'm going to put onto something. I don't know what to put on, but I'm going to put it on something. So
even just a bit of leather cord, that'd look nice on, wouldn't it?
But the rest, I don't know. I'm terrible, you see. I tend to cut sort of a metre of beading thread and start to play around with the gems, and then some idea comes to me.
Well, that's quite nice, actually. I think it's like when you're playing the piano or something, you just have a little tinkle.
Yeah, and then suddenly some inspiration comes to me. So hopefully it will happen.
It will happen because she's Debbie Bolford, a genius to everybody.
No.
So these 3 strands, what do you think about the price tag? £10.95.
Just silly prices.
For the preonite alone.
Yep, I mean that's acrylic prices. Having seen them at the NEC, actually, that's less than acrylic prices for a strand. Oh, just silly. Just silly.
Those preonites are 9x8 to 18x8 mil, 230 carats. You've got the gorgeous tubes 16x12 and 120 carats in your Larimar. Those are 9x4.
Gosh. See, these tubes I think are quite unisex. You could put that just on one of them on a piece of cord, on a bracelet or a necklace. For a chap.
Do you know, that's a really nice summery look as well. Yeah. Pow shell would look good with this.
Yeah, it would. Or bronzite or pyrite would look lovely with it.
Pyrite would look great. I love that you've used that copper wire with it. £10.95.
Really nice.
Right, now it's time to meet all those chaps, all those luscious ladies with the gorgeous cakes.
Lots
cinnamon
of
balls
I might
this
not
morning.
get Jenny back. I'm sorry. She might disappear.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. We're going to go over to that Sunday experience. Do not move a muscle. Right.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. I am, of course, joined by a host of luscious ladies jewellery making today with cakes. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Passover. Now I've got Carol. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
First time here at Jewellery Maker
Yes,
Towers.
it is. Yes.
What inspired you to come in and do the Sunday experience?
Well, I just wanted to meet you all and show what I could do.
Lovely. Oh, can't wait for that. I'm going to have to power. I'm so sorry. I have to power through. I've literally got 1 minute, and I want to say good morning to absolutely everyone. It's lovely to meet you. Good morning.
Morning, Jenny.
How are you, Louise?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm much better from eating your biscuits.
Good.
They were delicious.
Good.
Thank you. I've been fed up this morning. Now you've been here a few times.
I
We're
have.
Facebook buddies, and you make amazing cakes. You made Dahlia's birthday cake.
I did.
What are you now? You've come in for the Sunday experience. Have you been on the Sunday experience before?
Not this one. I've done the Sunday sofa.
About a year ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, no, this is a new one.
What do you think of our new studio?
It's much better.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's like more room for cake, which is why I like it.
Definitely more room for cake.
Thank you, Lou. I'll be back in a little bit later. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Like this.
Thank you.
It's all right for me to touch you because
Yes.
I know you.
You can touch me because you know who I
Yeah.
am.
Now, Linda's not here today. She's poorly.
Linda's not very well.
Sending loads of love to Linda
Yeah.
because she's not feeling great. What can we expect from Kirsty's Sunday experience? Are you coming in to shake it up a little bit?
Shake it up, yeah. We like shaking it up. That's the idea. So we've been talking to the ladies about the workshops and things. I'm sort of here to give them help, but they don't need any help. They're away.
Well, you're quite an experienced jewellery maker yourself. Now, when you're at your desk, you're usually jewellery making.
Usually, yes, and answering emails at the same. Well, this is where I started doing Sunday show
Yeah,
experience.
it is, isn't it?
So yeah, it's a good way to start. Definitely.
Now, if we want to get involved in any of the workshops, it's you that we have to come through
It is
to,
me,
isn't it?
Yeah, for Sunday show or for workshops. So you can either contact me via call centre or you can email me. It's just kirsty@jewellerymaker.com.
For any information that you need, you get onto our Kirst. If you talk in a Birmingham accent, she's more likely to understand what
That's
you're
very
talking
true.
about.
Thanks, Jenny.
Happy Passover! Hello, Helen. Now, you have bought cinnamon balls, raspberries, cake galore. You're a brilliant caterer this morning, so thanks for providing all of us with breakfast.
Well, I figured since I could only eat it, I'd bring enough for everyone to have. And
Absolutely
share it
right.
around.
Absolutely right. Now, have you been here before? This is your first time
Never.
in the JM building, isn't
Yes,
it?
absolutely. Got lost in the estate trying to find it on the way here this morning. But yeah.
You were panicking last night with the clocks going forward
Yeah,
as well.
So I didn't really sleep.
Not
I
much
woke up every
sleep.
hour thinking I'd missed the hour.
I did that too.
Yeah.
We're all a little bit, which is why cinnamon balls were a great idea this morning.
Want another?
Yeah, in a minute. Yes, please. Now, you're all going to be jewellery making. We will come back in throughout the day. I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend too much time. We will be right back with some more clearance bargains after this. Welcome back. Now, I'm just giving you one last heads up on the bead scoop. Lots of you just tuning in. The clocks have gone forward. It's time to wake up. Have a look at that beautiful day outside. Now, we've only got 20 of these left. You've got to be mega fast. Got them in baskets. You need to check them out. I don't think there'll be any of these left for the repeat show, but you can try. Have a look. You've got a bead scoop. Everyone will get the same weight. They went at just £6.95 for all these beads. Bead scoop's a great idea if you're sort of, wondering about which other gemstones to incorporate into your collections. Have a look at what you've got. Being a little bit choked by my snowflake choker, I'm gonna have to take it off because I've got a bad throat as it is, and now I've got restricted breathing. We all know how dizzy I am at the best of times, let alone when lightheaded. So your bead scoop for £6.95. All those delicious, gorgeous beads. Now it's time to launch our first kit, going at a clearance price tag. Right, what am I going to do with this? There's so much. Right, don't forget your toolkit, as your early bird was £10.95 for the large toolkit. If you've just joined us, happy Easter. Amazing to have your company. Now this has got my favourite shell pearl strand. I love, 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 love these gold shell pearls. I just think they're elegant. They remind me of dinner parties, these pearls. This is an Uber Easter kit. If you get this kit and your toolkit, which is £10.95, we're guaranteeing that you can start jewellery making for under £30. With your you're going to get a free gift as well, and you're going to get a free tutorial DVD, a free step-by-step book, and a free JM Hub magazine. You have got centre drilled serpentine. Now that is a very, very springtime Easter strand, isn't it? Have a look at the way these are centre drilled. These always remind me of little jelly beans. Very inspiring, these colours together. I love the rose quartz. Look at those. They're just beautiful. Do you know, this is such an Easter bundle, isn't it? An Easter kit. It's gorgeous. Loving the colours. Then you've got your quartzite. That colour, that aqua, together with that rose quartz is divine. Now with this kit, you're getting something a little bit extra as well. The golden shell pearls are 8mm, by the way. You need to be on the phone lines. The price tag we're about to give you is mega, mega crazy. You've also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The colours are gorgeous together, aren't they, Claire? It's definitely a springtime kit, a spring in your step. Have a look. You've got 4 wonderful strands. Let me give you the dimensions. 230 carats of your serpentine. They're 10 by 8. Your quartzite, 8mm. Your rose quartz. These are huge, 18 by 13mm rose quartz cubes, and they're just beautiful. And you can think about these with making rings out of these. You can think about making clusters out of these. You can do a wiggly weave out of these, which we're going to see. Debbie's got some gorgeous jewellery. And you also get 100 findings with a kit. If you're just joining us for the first ever time, when you buy a kit, it's not just about the strands, it's also about the fact you get 100 findings, including your toggle clasps, a metre of chain, your eye pins, your head pins, your chandelier earring findings. You've got your shepherd's hooks, your open jump rings. Here you go, here's everything, absolutely loads. Now you also get your beading thread, your elastic, and your monofilament. So already we've got everything. Now remember, our early bird today for £10.95 was your jewellery making kit. Everything you need to get going. Your brand new hobby, it could be a brand new business, and we're guaranteeing the kit and these toolkit for under £30. So if this is the start of a new business, starting up a business for under £30 is amazing, isn't it? If you bought these individually, you'd be paying just shy of £36. Don't forget, you got the pendants in there as well. A 4-strand kit for £17.95. One of the lowest price tags we've seen in the day show for your kits. Look at the colours, they are so springtime, they are so summertime. Think about the sunny days. Let's get over to that luscious lady. Have a look at all of Debbie's gorgeous jewellery. And you know what? We're about to become inspired. Now the price tag in itself is extremely inspiring. Look at what else we've got with Debbie's wonderful designs. Now, if you're looking at this kit and thinking, what do I do with it? Here's an example of exactly what one of our amazing designers, the Lady Bolford, has created. Now I love those pearls.
Aren't they beautiful? There's
gorgeous.
Something about the colour of them that's really rich. It's more of a deep sort of...
A lovely gold,
yes,
isn't
a golden colour, but not quite. It's like a buttery sort of colour. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So pretty, kind of delicate. I love the tassel. This is such a stunning piece of jewellery.
Well, I think it can be worn, you know, to a wedding, to a dinner, or what have you. You don't have to put the different colours in. I mean, just plain pearls would look absolutely stunning.
Now, I like what you've done here, and this is actually something I've never seen before.
What's that?
Rowing the gemstones like this, overlapping them. Now, I wondered how you did it when I was over there, but I can see now how you did it with with your beading thread. And
yes.
You're running 2 lines.
That's right. I'll show you how to do it in a second.
Great technique, Debbie.
It just you can actually add to that and make them really quite exaggerated. If you put another layer on, they can look like real chevrons, you know, going around your neck.
Yeah.
It's really stunning.
Yeah. Now look, this is such an Easter necklace.
Such an easy one to do as well. It's just got 4 strands, and because those beautiful rose quartz have got those huge holes in them, you can get cord through them very, very easily. But you can get all those strands through, so you can do some lovely weaves.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace that is. Have a look, you've got a really long over the head. And I like what you've done with the earrings, a little bit quirky.
Well, one of them broke, so I thought, now what do I do with this now? So I thought, right, I should just take them apart.
And that's what you did, and
So I
it's gorgeous.
just opened them up and I thought, oh, well, I'll use those chandelier ones in a bit of a different way.
It works,
Well,
I like it. Now you've got 2 gorgeous bracelets.
One's a stretchy, good old stretchy.
Good old stretches, and the other has the T-bar clasp. And you've used that same technique as you've done in the necklace. This is the matching
reversed it,
bracelet.
yep.
And you've got the matching earrings as well. I love that set. How much would you sell that trio for?
Oh gosh, it always worries me whenever I think about this. What, 35, 40 pounds, I suppose?
You've made a profit then, a major profit actually, just from that
Absolutely.
trio, and then you've got the rest of it left.
Yeah.
So £17.95, think about profits. I love that. I
Absolutely.
think these colours go together beautifully, the gold and the
So
aqua.
that's why I kept them separately. I just thought they just were beautiful together.
They complement each other, don't they?
They do.
With that gorgeous pearlescence, with the facets of the other gemstones. Love what you've done with the tassel. Now you're going to show us how to make this necklace, aren't
Yes,
you?
I am indeed.
So where do
Right.
we start?
Well, I'll show you how to make the main necklace. Obviously, the tassel is just put onto a jump ring and added wherever you want. But all I've done here is taken the length of beading thread that goes around your neck, double it, and add about 20 centimetres on, just for the clasp and what have you. And I've threaded a piece of chain through on one side, which is going to go around the back of the neck, around here, okay? So there's your double piece of thread. And then I've popped a spacer bead on just to hold it nice and straight, so it pulls the thread together. I've then put on 1 pearl, and being shell pearl, obviously the holes are big.
Yeah.
So you can get 2 or 3 strands through these.
We've not
which is
seen many
perfect.
strands of shell pearl this year,
No,
have we?
We haven't, not at all actually. No, I've missed these because I love the colours. So then you put 1 on one side and 1 on the other, like so. And then you repeat with 2 more, like that.
Do you need to keep them in a row like that? Does it matter how they fall?
Because when you push this extra one up, they will go their own way. And that's when they go to the side.
And how do we keep it like that?
It just stays like that. So let's do that again.
Really?
We've got 2 there, and I push the next one up.
Okay.
Now, can you see, you can have them going that way, or if I push that to one side, you can have them going that way.
I thought it was more. I'm going to be really honest with you. I thought it was a lot more complex than that.
And if you had a 3rd strand, obviously you can do a 3rd one.
I
so
thought you
can
were
be
running
quite
the
exaggerated.
2 around, like all of these, and then splitting them, and then that's what I thought
How
you were doing.
easy is that? That
It's
is simple.
ridiculously
So if I
easy.
do that again, you can either have them going that design, so it's
Yeah.
a step, right? So you have it like
wiggle,
tessellated,
yeah.
you know? Castellated rather, or you can have it like that. Okay,
She
so
is a genius.
not really. No, it's a quite simple design to do.
I've never
you do
seen
this
that.
a lot with
Why
with
have I never
beading.
seen this?
I don't know. I do this a lot with little beads. You know, doing all sorts of things. Then you can start building on them and have them really exaggerated into triangles if you want to, or little zigzags. And then when you get to the other end, you put a crimp onto the end of your wire, put that back through your chain, and then feed it back through the crimp, squash, and put a beading, a crimp bead on the top crimp cover so it looks the same, and then you put your clasp on. And then on the front of the necklace, all I've done is just taken a little jump ring and just thought, well, where's the centre? And I've just literally put a couple of jump rings over the top of the beading thread and just made a tassel. Really, really simple. Well, without that, it would look nice. You know, without that, it would just look like a plain necklace. It's just up to you what you want to do.
You've got to have a DB tassel.
I've always got a tassel somewhere.
You've got to have a
Tassel
DB
somewhere in
tassel.
the jewellery.
She's so tassely.
Quick and
Now,
easy.
What I love is these little. I've been talking quite a lot about the S style links, and this is what I mean with the. Or
I've been
figure
doing
of
those
8
for
links.
years. Yeah, I've been
I
doing
think
them
they're
for-
beautiful.
It's just a nice way of joining things together if you haven't got a jump ring.
It's a nice bracelet like that as well, isn't it?
It is.
Now, do you know what? This kit is about to go limited. We are really, really busy on those phone lines. We are limited. We've got less than 30 left now, so you need to be quick. If you've got this in a basket, check it out. Now, we're going to have to very quickly, because we've got so much to give you in the clearance today, go to the Wall of Fame.
Quick.
Welcome back. We are now going to be inspired by your designs. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got the name of the person who designed this, but I have got your number, 995. We've got your customer number, but we don't have your name. Let me just double check. Oh, no, I have. Hang on. It's around the wrong way. It's from Una in Newcastle. I'm so sorry, we don't have time to read out everybody's messages. But Una, what beautiful, and again with the chain, absolutely
nice background matching as well,
breathtaking.
very nice.
Gorgeous, well done Una.
This is number...
The robins, they're so
I know.
cool.
This is number 999.
So cute.
This is from Kathy in Leeds. She's used some things from her stash, but then just some stone from JM. It just shows that you got in your stash and add some beautiful gemstones. So that's lovely.
I've
Well
got
done, Kathy.
some, and again, making your own chain. This is beautiful. Lovely Laura binding style pendant there as well.
Gorgeous.
Number 998 is from Samantha Tukey. And Samantha often sends in gorgeous pieces of jewellery. Samantha Tukey, you're number 998. Well done to you.
And this is number 997. You were at the NEC, I understand, rummaging through those parcels. Yeah, I can remember you. This is from Chris, and this is absolutely stunning. I loved it. I like the way that you've labelled what you've got in there. That's lovely. Very, very nice indeed.
Lovely Mookai. I've got number 001, and it's from Heidi Munn in Ulster. And Heidi's jewellery has got those gorgeous regal pearls.
nice.
That's stunning, isn't it? Very Kate Middleton, darling.
Of course.
Now, we are going to give to you...
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
OMG.
OMG.
So we've got, Debbie, a real
They're
mix-up
lovely.
here. Look at this, and how lovely that you've got aquamarine. Look at the glow from this aquamarine.
That's beautiful.
Why do you love using gemstones like this, Debbie?
Oh, I just think they look so elegant and beautiful and feminine, and they just catch the light. I just think they're something that you never ever see anywhere else.
I think when you're creating delicate, precious jewellery, really special heirloom pieces, and again, it could be bridal, it could be special birthday, special anniversary, or just for somebody that you
Keepsakes,
really
aren't they?
want to show your appreciation and love for. It's a gemstone like this that you use, isn't it?
True.
It's a Gems of
Beautiful.
Distinction strand of aquamarine, 60 carats, and you have got the birth gemstone of March. They're 4x1 to 7x3. Then we've got, and this is a summary strand, isn't it? I'd use these separately. I don't like to mix my...
Don't you?
No, I'm a wimp. I'm a complete and utter wimp like that. I am.
You're
I am.
funny you are.
I
See, I
love
would
these.
use that. See, with that one there, that goes beautifully.
It does. I
See?
know it does, but I'm too scared to do that. I just have something... I am a
We all
wimp.
have our ways. Good job we're different. It'd be very boring if we weren't.
Well, if anything, I'm different, Debbie. Now, different in bad ways.
No.
These are just ace,
Oh,
aren't
they're
they?
chunky monkeys, aren't they? They're very, very nice. Very
They're
nice.
for
indeed.
hair wrapping,
They
surely.
are really. They are really. Or I put a piece of leather through that and have it just knotted every so often with a really
yes.
long necklace.
I agree. You've got a lovely weight behind it then, haven't you? It's nice to do that. So for me, a real mix, because I'm using all of these separately. For you, I know you'd use them together. Well, you're more talented than me. Listen to Debbie more than me. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm a jewellery making wimp. These are going... I am a complete wimp when it comes to jewellery making. I'd maybe mix those with some of our multi-barrel strands.
Yes.
I'd keep it very delicate. I would, but I know what you're saying, because these colours go so
do.
well together. But like I said, I'm a wimp. So give me some... it's the only thing I'm a wimp in, though.
It
It is.
is. Doesn't matter.
Push me
Does it?
into the deep end. Tell me what you're doing with all of these. Make me do something that I wouldn't do normally.
No. Stick to what you're happy with. No, quite agree. Stick to what you're happy with.
We are really low in stock of this, and Kim's just saying it's flying out. Should be paying £24.95 for these, which, when you consider you've got a whole strand of aquamarine, and believe me, if you try and get aquamarine strands like this anywhere else but Jewellery Maker, you will struggle unless you
gosh,
are
yes.
ordering on the internet from abroad, and then you don't ever know what you're getting, do you?
That's right.
Those lovely S-links that you had on those earrings, that's what I'd do with this.
Yeah, that would look pretty.
Yeah.
Use that with chainmail or something.
Oh, yeah.
Some rose gold. Beautiful.
Really warm it up. We gave you a strand yesterday of aquamarine for $29.95. You've got an aquamarine strand here, really glowing, really gorgeous. A trio of colour, texture, size and shape, $14.95. Paying for the aquamarine, you're getting the other gemstones for free. This isn't an everyday price tag, this is an Easter clearance price tag. MAG C47 is your item code. Oh, it's part of the spring clean deal. We are having a spring clean in our warehouse and you are going to benefit from that. Now, there are queues on the phone lines. Please bear with them. We have got loads more deals coming up after the break. We have got a masterclass coming up at 1 o'clock. 1 till 5, we've got loads of solid masterclasses. So if you've seen, we've got Gemma Crow doing a masterclass. We've got Karen Crawford with that amazing peacock wire work.
Oh, yeah.
The lovely leaves from Gemma.
Yep.
You've got a masterclass.
Got a collar.
Yeah, that's us. That
Yes.
is. Do you remember that?
I do.
We got Sheila's one as well, and Sarah, we've got there for you in your design masterclass. Here's your information on our schedule.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker.
Everywhere I look, there is gorgeousness. Claire's making a song out of that. Have a look. It is Easter, you can sing today. Morning has broken. That's what we can sing. I can't go high anymore, it's too early. Have a look. And what I've got coming up for you later on. Hot to trot. Gorgeous spinel, absolutely stunning. I've also got some tansy. Look at that, look with the spinel, it looks really good, doesn't it? Now, create occasion jewellery. I've got 3 wonderful strands of Easter pearls for you. It's actual Easter. Have a look at this. I did eat a chocolate bunny on the way to work this morning. 2, I ate 2 of them, I'm gonna be honest. Then I came in and had cinnamon balls. Oh, why can't I stop eating? I've got to stop this. It's ridiculous. Have a look at what I've got for you now. Very low stock. This is your very last chance to buy these gorgeous pearls. Now, I do think these colours are stunning. You might want to create mother of the bride pieces with the silver pearls. I do think these are quite bridesmaidy. I love them. Even if you want to make layered stretchies, I think these look so pretty, wouldn't they?
I think anybody that has a wedding fair coming up, I mean, what a bargain to get those all together. I mean, they're just crying out for things like tiaras and little combs for bridesmaids, or even little stems for, if you're a florist even, you know, in the centre of the flowers in a bouquet, you can put on a pin, the different coloured pearls.
Do you know, I think it's always nice if you are going to do wedding fairs, to take lots of different examples of strands with you to show your customers or your potential customers what you're working with. These are going over the head. They're ready stranded as a necklace. Oh, hang on. Yes, they are, aren't they? Will this go over my big head? Won't go over my butt. It does. And these are quite long.
beautiful.
Oh, now we've got options. You could knot those, couldn't you?
You could.
Oh, I do love pearls. I didn't realise they were ready-made, Kim. These could be a... So you got 3 necklaces, ready-made pearl necklaces, and we got some ready-made pearl earrings later. 10 have gone. Are you ready? Very, very low in stock. We've only got 20 of these left. Obviously, we only had 30. 0800 644 645 1995 for 3 strands of genuine cultured pearls. These are natural, organic pearls. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. MP046 is your item code. Well done to everybody. You do need to check out, these are super duper limited, and you know what, always recommended to get. You can unstrand them, you can use them individually. Think of all the earrings. This is definitely a profit maker, I think. For me it would be. Goodness gracious me. Can I just give you a little bit of a sneaky heads up? We've got rose gold. I know Debbie Bolford's gonna love these.
Oh, they are gorgeous. I've seen those on the
silver.
website, and you know, the pictures don't do them justice at all.
They're fab, aren't they? I mean,
They
how
are
much is a rose gold
gorgeous.
bracelet on the
Goodness knows.
website? Just like this. Pay about 40 quid for that, wouldn't you, at least?
Do you know, I'm tempted to buy those. I think they're really, really lovely. On the website, they just look nothing at all.
Well, you're getting them as a trio today. And of
want
course,
them.
you're getting them as a clearance price. I want them.
I want
I want them. All right, Debbie. All right. I'll see what I can do. You know, I don't have much power.
Thank
Your gems of distinction, lemon quartz is what I've got for you next. What I want you to look at is the purity of the colour that runs all the way through each gemstone here. You've got such a consistent colour, such a beautiful colour. And I'm thinking about putting these with labradorite. I am. I know, it's controversial, but it works, look. What about these? What about creating something uber summery? What about putting these with some amethyst? Debbie, what would you do with a strand like this?
I would do the same as you. I'd probably put it with the amethyst, actually. I think they complement each other absolutely beautifully.
Well, we know in
I
nature
really
you
do.
get
Well, exactly.
ametrine, don't you?
Yeah,
Very Easter again, those combinations of colours, aren't they?
they are.
I think they're just happy springtime colours, aren't they? The purples and the yellows, and yellow is such a summery colour. You've got such a wonderful golden glow from these, and I think use your gold wire through these, use your silver wire through these. They could go into your silver clay. You can make a lovely ring out of these. That'd look pretty, wouldn't it? And these are big, gorgeous pendants. I could actually use these individually and still create quite a substantial look from each one. Remember that these are gems of distinction. They've all been wonderfully colour matched, and what I notice about this strand is that these gemstones do have quite a large drill hole. So if you want to work with 1mm wire, I can see that it'll probably will accommodate that with ease. What about using the rose gold? Oh yeah, that does look good, doesn't it?
I'm not about putting those two together, but that's beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
I've got some of those at home, actually. Those.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. And
Well,
I've
have
put
you done
them-
anything with them yet?
Yeah, I've put some with some black onyx, which looks absolutely stunning.
That
And then
bumblebee look.
And then I've put some with some bronzite, which looks completely different. So they can look either, you know,
can
quite
take it-
casual or.
Well, the thing about yellow and gold is that it's a seasonless colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the summertime, you'd mix them with the reds and the greens, and in the Christmas time, reds and greens. In the autumn, mix them with your burnt oranges. These colours are definitely summery too together. Look at that pink morganite together with that lemon quartz. Gems of distinction, lemon quartz, going at a clearance price tag of just £16.95. It's the Gems of Distinction strand, and you're seeing the lowest ever price tag. Think about sky blues. Again, think about your amethysts with these. And remember that everything will come with a 30-day back guarantee. If you're making your first ever purchase with us this morning, you will receive a surprise free gift. I know. I know, it feels like 9 o'clock, but it's 10 o'clock. I know that. Which means you get to go to bed earlier. It does. £16.95. Okay, it's time. The alarm's going off. Now you've got rose gold. Now, Debbie, why is it important to use expensive rose gold chain? Is this rose gold on sterling silver? Yes, it is. 9 inches of each. Which actually, I mean, that's long, isn't it? 7 inches is a bracelet.
You've got enough there for a bracelet, and then you could take the last couple of links off and make matching earrings.
Yeah.
Which would be perfect. Or you can leave them on the bracelet and have them actually as part of a tassel.
Or an
and put some
extender.
beads. Exactly, or extender. Or you can put it around your ankle. Put an ankle chain, which will look stunning in the summer.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Claire, I knew you'd like the sound of that. Claire, and I like the sound of that.
Yeah. There's something about rose gold that looks, A, it looks vintage, and B, it just looks expensive.
Nice with garnet as well. With garnet, you've got this lovely Indian summer
yes. Oh, they're gorgeous.
feel. I
Absolutely
love
gorgeous.
these little, I love the rounds. I think they're my favourites. Rose gold is gorgeous.
It's
Isn't it?
everywhere. It's in all the jewellers. And a lot in the men's jewellery as well at the moment, I notice.
I agree with you. And you always think rose gold is ever so expensive, don't you? Well, it generally is.
Yes.
And actually, I'm going to be honest with you, in Jewellery Maker terms, rose gold is probably one of our most expensive, isn't it, Kim? One of these strands on its own, which one was it? The paper chain is £21.95 on its own. The one in the middle was £19.95. So you got over £40 just in these first two. Altogether, you'd be paying £52, £51.95, so 5 pence shy. Solid sterling. Let's face it, one of these in a bracelet, if you were on the high street, just a regular high street jewellers, you'd pay about 40 quid for, wouldn't you? And actually, I'm sure quite a lot of you go out there and buy your chains from those high street jewellers to add to pendants that you've already got. We are trying to get you as much chain as we can. We're going to be bringing you reels of chains. I know people have requested it. So you have got over £40 in the two. What was it, sorry, Kim, if you were to buy all three? Sorry. £52 if you were to buy all three together individually on the website. Now, the code that you need is HJGC07. 9 inches of your rose gold chain with the detailed links at 10mm. 9 inches of the chain mixed links. It's not telling me the dimension of those, sorry. And you've got your 10 and 30mm paper chain links. Let's give you an awesome saving. So you should be paying £52, but you're not today. A couple of pennies shy of £52. But today we're giving you £10 off, £42.90. We're about £9 off, £42.95 is your price tag. Now there is one or two ways you can get involved with us here at Jewellery Maker. You can get yourself on the phone, 800 644 655, or you can shop online on the www.jewellerymaker.com. You always receive a 30-day money-back guarantee, and don't forget you've got a free gift with everybody who's making a first purchase today. Will get a free gift. Now we're going to give to you. Which one are we going for, Kim? That's what I thought. I like your little noises there, Amelia. Now I want to just draw your attention to one of the most individual strands of moonstone we've got. Now, I've never seen faceted squares of moonstone. Look at your big screen, Debbie, and talk to me about this beauty. Look at the quality. Faceted, checkable faceted as well. What do you make of this strand?
It just looks like you just chopped it out of the ice, doesn't it? It just looks beautiful.
It does look like an ice sculpture. Look at the quality of the. It's always hard to show you with rainbow moonstone. The iridescence. We're getting a helping hand from those facets, though, aren't we? How gorgeous is this strand? And this is quite an expensive strand on its own. Now, when we're talking about iridescence, you've definitely got the right bundle, because I've also got for you some obsidian. Now, when you look at these, you're thinking elegance, you're thinking monochrome. I'm also going to give you 100 meters of 0.4 wire. 0.4 wire is perfect for crochet, macrame. 0.4 wire is going to fill in if you're weaving with a gemstone. 0.4 wire is great for putting through pearls and through more delicate gemstones like this moonstone strand. It's also great for doing detailed wire wrapping. You get loads of little swirls and spirals in the style of Laura binding with 0.4 wire, and you've got 100 meters. Now, we don't have a lot of silver wire in 100 meters. You've got it here. Debbie, why is this a good idea value-wise?
Well, that's a perfect size. So Laura Binding told me, I didn't know before, for your Viking knit weave,
Yes,
Lazy Daisy.
So you can make your own chain out of
this. You could make your own silver chain out of that. Imagine how many you could make out of that.
100 meters, you've got loads.
I don't know how much it is per necklace actually, but you could get quite a few necklaces, I would think, out of that. And perfect monochrome, just to put in your stash really, just to keep there to fill up other necklaces.
I'd love to see these moonstone in silver clay rings. I think that'd look really pretty. Are you ready to get yourself involved? TOGC08 is your item code. The rainbow obsidian rectangles are 25 by 18 mil, and the puffy coins are 18 mil. You've got 150 carats in your rainbow moonstone, and they range from 8 by 7 to 11 mil. You should be paying just under £50. You've got a Gems of Distinction strand of the rainbow moonstone. You got 100 meters of silver wire, silver on copper wire, 0.4. We're going to give you a clearance price tag of £32.95. Be quick, act fast. Check out baskets. You're making a huge saving by buying with us here today in the spring clearance. It's wonderful to have your company this morning. The clocks have gone forward. It's all bananas. It's not 10 past 9, it's 10 past 10. It is very confusing. I feel confused. I feel like I got out of bed too early. I did. I rang Kim at 5 o'clock this morning to ask her to confirm the actual time. She was not massively impressed, but she was awake. Well, I couldn't decide whether I was going to hit snooze or whether it was 6 o'clock and I needed to get out of bed. I said to her, do I hit snooze or do I get in the car? And she was like, I can't even believe you're awake. That's how she speaks, except more in the morning. Now, let's pack that away. That alarm is too much for this time of the morning. It's only 9 o'clock to me. It's waking me up, thanks, Claire. Like a cold bucket of water. Say that to me again. I got it. That was your wake-up alarm. Oh. It sounds like Funhouse. And I look a little bit like Pat Sharp, so it's a coincidence. We're giving this away for you. We're literally, says Kim. Kim likes the word literally. We are literally. And she says, we're literally hammering this price a lot. And she says, that is fit. Fit, she goes, which means really, really nice. But to a young person, I don't know. Crazy. Now have a look at these colours. Now these remind me very 70s patterns, which makes me happy. Have a look. Actually, I'm getting retro inspirations. It's very Reginald Perrin, very Butterflies and all those 70s sitcoms I used to love. No clue what I'm on about? Poirot, none of that?
Yeah,
no?
I do.
I used to love Butterflies. Reginald Perrin was one of my favourites, and Petrocelli, what was his name? Petrocelli.
Oh, yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah, I know who you mean.
It's just giving me that vibe. I'm getting 70s vibes. I wasn't born till 1980s, but obviously in the 80s, I was 1980. These kind of things were repeated, weren't they? And my brother and sister were 70s. Love these. Now we are giving you a ridiculous price tag. Your Royaloid rectangles are 16 by 12. Your Botswana agate rectangles, 35 by 25. Rainbow Obsidian puffy ovals are 20 by 15. And your Royaloid rounds are 12 mil. You should be paying £35 for this, but you're not, Debbie. No, you're not. £19.95. We're literally giving these away. We're not making any profit off this at all. You're getting an incredible deal. We, my jewellery making darlings, are not. But we love you, so you know what? Knock yourself out. 0800 644 655. And don't forget, you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a great way of bumping up your stash and getting earthy tones, isn't it, Debbie?
I love that bundle. I would buy that if I was at home because those are my sort of colours, and I would put them in my stash and use them lots and lots and lots and lots.
Would you wire up with these little babies, or would you use them all in one over the head?
I've actually got some very similar to that, a little bit darker than that, and I've just some brown, a thick brown cord through and just knotted it and had it as a really, really long necklace.
That sounds nice. Sounds summery, actually. Love these 70s patterns.
Gorgeous.
£19.95. Now I've got for you colour, 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 colour. So are we getting the sodalite and pearl necklace as well? This is crazy on a stick. Now these two together are just brilliant. These are over the head necklaces as well. So you've got 3 made up necklaces. Now have you ever seen Nina Ricci designs? Because these two colours are so Nina Ricci. Don't you think? She had a perfume called Nina and it was these colours. I love them. So you've got 2 pearl necklaces, brilliant colours. And do you know what? I would unstrand them and I'd mix them up and I make beady beads out of them. I'd make just so much. Earrings, there's loads you can do with these, isn't there?
There is, in fact, I'd probably mix them with a crackle quartz or something for the summer and make it really, really bright and cheery and jolly.
I like that. Do you know what? I'd do loads of wire. You know, like the colour combination that Karen Crawford used with the flowers? It's kind of similar to that. I'd maybe incorporate some of the pearls into that kind of design. Use wire. Obviously, you're going to have to use finer wire with pearls. About a 0.4 is okay, 0.25 is fine. Then we're going to give you, look at this, all made up for you already with a solid sterling silver clasp. You've got your sodalite and your pearls. Debbie, when you get something like this, will you take it apart or will you just think, right, I'm having that for myself?
I would start, but for someone who has a beading shop, you could use that in your window as a ready-made design, couldn't you? Just stick it straight in the window, get it out of the bag, straight in the window, and you've got a sample of what can be done. Because some people probably wouldn't put the pearls and sodalite together.
But they work beautifully.
They do. They look lovely.
You've got a real summer holiday piece of jewellery there. Now, you should be paying £14 for this necklace on. So don't forget you've got the solid sterling silver finding on there too. You've got 2 pearl necklaces ready-made over the head. But you know what? For all of these, you should be paying £26.90. But today, because we love you and because it's Easter, £16.90 is your spring clearance price tag as a trio, as a treat. An absolute bargain. APG C15, you're buying the necklace and you're getting 2 strands of pearls for £2.95 essentially. Here it's jewellery making madness. £16.90. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. We got a nice quantity of this, so don't panic, but there are loads of you on the phones. That crazy noise. Now, greys and pinks are hot for the summer, aren't they, Debbie? Those lovely dove greys.
They're gorgeous.
With those nice big chunky rose quartz that you had in your kit, that'd look gorgeous.
They look beautiful.
Look at the facets on the rounds. Dove greys. I think if you bought the lemon quartz, that'd look nice, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that.
Oh, yes.
Now have a look with your morganite, because the pinks are going to be super greys. Now there is a summery combination. I think with grey, you can do quite a lot. You can, I mean, if I mix this with the blue now, it's quite summery, isn't it? That's really, really pretty. And then I'd put some pink in as well. So let's bring that one back. I mean, that is such a delicate, pretty feminine bundle now.
It is, but you know, you can wear that all through the winter with your steel greys.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't have to be summery. It can
That is
be
exactly
all
what I'm
seasons,
saying.
can't it?
Definitely. I mean, if I put the silver pearls in
Oh, look
now,
at that.
you've got a really frosty look.
Yeah.
And quite Christmassy. You might even want to put some labradorite in there as well to really run with that grey theme.
But do you know, with a dark grey pair of trousers and a light grey sort of cashmere jumper, put that on. Can you imagine? Look beautiful.
Beautiful. And like you've really planned your outfit, you know, things like this are the finishing touches. And these are the perfect neutral colours that you need in your dash. When we're thinking about using really deep blacks that sparkle, we want a little bit of colour, but nothing crazy. There's this gemstone you're going to lean towards, isn't it? I definitely think these would look great with those amazing chunks of labradorite that we've got coming up for you later. I think there's a lot that you can do with it. And if you bought the Sodalite bundle, that'll look great with the greys as well. Are you ready for another fabulous clearance price tag? You've got to be on the phone lines for these. You should be paying just a couple of pence shy of £25. EJG C45, got 290 carats in your rectangles, they're 20 by 12, 150 in your puffy coins, they're 12 mil, 280 carats in your puffy coins at 16 mil. Today, not £25. $14.95. We're giving you more than a £10 saving. $14.85 is your price tag. This is a great deal. This is a great stash builder. Wonderful dove greys going into your collections with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Absolutely fantastic. Those rectangles are great for so much. Wow. Now, let's go for, oh yeah. And this, yes it will, Claire, you took the words right out of my mouth. This will go with the greys, Claire said. Yes, it will. You need to be on the phone lines right now. Another mega deal. These are brand new strands, different size rounds of green aventurine. Now let's talk about the summertime. Have a look at this. Claire's singing about the summertime. If you just bought the grey bundle, how stunning. You are allowed to sing today, yes, Claire. You don't need my permission to sing, but today singing is accepted because it's Easter. Oh, yes. Oh, I do like that. Oh, I do. Now, what about, have I got any rose quartz going on? No yawning, Kim. It's not allowed. I actually think, look. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Very, very vintage, don't you think? You know when you get labradorite, you can really bring out the greens in it. I actually think that'd look stunning, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. What about that? Whoops. That is really hot. Everything's hot today. You should be paying £14 for this 3-strand pack. I love it. If you're thinking about getting the morganite, you've got to love that combination. It's so pretty. You've got the blossom of the blossom. Look at that. It's a blossom tree, isn't it? When's that happening, Debbie, the blossom? I'm waiting for it. I've been waiting a while.
Yeah, and me.
I thought you'd know the answer to that,
No,
Debbie.
sorry.
Somebody could text in, when's blossom happening? May? Really? We've got to wait that long?
I used to have a tree that blossomed on my birthday.
Oh, Amelia used to have a tree that blossomed on her birthday. You can see the Malvern Hills from Cheltenham at the moment, and they have got snow peaks. and they look like mountains. If you're where you are now and you can see the Malvern Hills, you might be able to see them from here actually. Your green aventurine 3-strand pack, so you have got 6, 8 and 10 mil. Oh no you haven't, you've got 8, 10 and 12 mil. It is Easter, so we're going to give you Easter deals. What about if you bought, this colour would be nice, wouldn't it? That's nice. Should be £14. That's nice, isn't it? Today, £8.95 for 3 strands, Debbie. £8.95. That's less than £3 per strand. What's that? £2.30, 32, 31.75 per strand, isn't it?
Goodness me. Whenever I look at green aventurine, I always think of Linda. Because when I first joined the company, she did a boutique kit, and I've said this that many times, but it was absolutely beautiful. And she did it with black onyx and silver findings, and it was the most beautiful necklace I've ever seen.
Really?
It was gorgeous. Yeah, it was. I don't know where it is now.
It's kinds of jewellery, it's kinds of pieces you never forget.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
£8.95. RVG C43, your green aventurine. I've got brand new moonstone. Can I do it? I'm gonna do it. £8.90, can you believe that price tag? Wow. Have a look at what I've got for you now. So pretty. Look at this quality. And you know, like I was saying, I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to mixing my gemstones. I'm gonna be an absolute wimp with this strand. I'm gonna mix it with tanzanite, definitely. I'm only gonna mix it with really special gemstones. I'm gonna mix it with the morganite. That's delicate and pretty. I'm gonna be a wimp and I'm only gonna use really delicate gemstones with this strand. Now, could this be any more beautiful? What a combination. I know that labradorite is stunning, isn't it? Now, this is a brand new strand of rainbow moonstone. I want you to just take a moment to breathe in those colours. Look at the blue. Look at the green. Just striking. Now, I've got a real temptation to put one of these, one of those little Debbie style S-links, a tanzanite, keep alternating that way. S-links, maybe 2 of these. This strand is for delicate jewellery. This strand is for bridal jewellery. I just want you to see that colour. I just want you to see that quality. The fact that these have the most delicate colours just swimming around, the most delicate facets, soft, glistening, the clarity is exceptional. This is a breathtaking Gems of Distinction strand. Debbie, when you see strands like this, and it isn't often we get quality like this with Rainbow Moonstone, it's very hard to show on screen iridescence, but you can see it striking. And in real life, it's probably about 10 times better than when you see it on screen. Wouldn't you agree, Debs?
Absolutely, because you just can't see it. But that's not bad, actually, in here. That must be an absolutely stunning strand. Because if you took that outside, the sparkle would be just incredible.
On a day like today.
Oh, absolutely incredible. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You
What
put that
would
in
you
tiara.
do?
If you put that in tiaras, imagine for your wedding. Which is,
I can. I think
look at that. I mean, I would love just to plait them, actually.
These
if you had an
gemstones.
extra strand.
You're not getting the labradorite. I want it with it, though. I wish this was a bundle.
If you had 2 or 3 strands of different colours, look at that, and just had some silver or rose gold beads, a strand of them going through, and just plait them. I mean, how stunning would that look? But you could do just a small twist at the front of a necklace, and then put chain at the back. You just put a little twist.
Just a tiny twist, yeah, a couple of inches.
Yeah, really lovely.
Oh, yes, that's a brilliant idea. I just think these are probably the best, in fact, they're no probable about it. This is the best strand of rondelles of rainbow moonstone I've ever seen. The quality of this rainbow moonstone is by far superior to anything I've seen for a very long time. You can see those rainbow colours, you can see that iridescence. This is the birth gemstone of June. Purples, golds, greens, blues. A beautiful strand, a rich strand. I can't believe the clearance price tag you're about to get. This is ridiculous. A brand new strand from the Gems of Distinction collection going to you in your perfect delicate jewellery. $15.95 should be almost £10 higher than that price tag. And next time you see it, if there's any left, I do think the price tag will, it will definitely, won't it? I can't promise. $15.95, more like £24.95. There are lots of you in a queue. It's about 3 minutes long on the phone lines. If you've got this in a basket, you've got to check it out. We didn't have massive quantities of this. It's a must-have strand. If you love your moonstone, you will adore this strand. PS for sugar, F for Freddy 30, 65 carats of rainbow moonstone ranging between 5x2 and 8x4. It's an 18 centimetre strand. Now let's get, I love that. Now I'm going to give to you. Now these can be one of two things, can't they? They can be a fan shape, or if you turn them, have a look. So they're either a fan shape or they're that gemstone shape. My son plays on this game on his tablet, and he collects gemstones, and they're this shape, like cartoon gemstones, you know? Or they're fans, Gemma Crow style fans, aren't they? Debbie, these are amazing. Art Deco, eat your heart out.
Absolutely. If you put them together like a little bow tie, if you put them the other way around.
Yes, I love that. Good idea,
can look
Debbie.
really pretty. You can do butterflies with those, because you've got 4 wings, if anybody's into doing butterflies and wire wrapping. It's just nice that you can change the shapes, and you can put 4 of them together to make almost like a square, can't you? Can you put 4 of them?
Yeah, like a, what? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love
do
those
that,
sort
like
of
a little
things.
flower.
That's right. Whenever I get them those sort of shapes home, I'm quite excited, because you can do lots of different shapes and different weaves and put stones in between. You can really change the look.
I think it's really important to work with shapes you haven't worked with before.
Yeah.
Because there are so many different things, and actually you think about using the flower technique, and it becomes something completely and utterly different, like a lovely vintage style pendant.
Yes.
With all those colours,
Yeah.
like a stained glass window. You've got those lovely colours together, and I think it's important not only to introduce colour to your collections, but also shape, dimension, facets. You can do so much with gemstones like that, and then you've got to think about how you're going to wire wrap these. You've got to think about how they're going to dangle, whether you're just going to use 1 or 2 of them in a piece of jewellery, whether it's a pendant. You know, there's options, which I love. You've seen this strand before, but not at the price tag we're about to give to you. 400 carats. And these are slightly graduated, a couple of millimetres in it. 22 by 18 to 22 by 28. These are individual pendants, and they're going at just £9.95. A stunning strand, a different strand, and that's the point, isn't it? A very different strand to anything else that you're used to. ZVG P27 colour. Oh, don't forget, if you're ordering with us for the first time today, you will receive a free gift, and it's a mystery free gift. You'll also get, of course, your free tutorial DVD and your booklet and your JM Hub magazine, but we're going to give you a sneak free gift. It's almost worth ringing your friend and saying, get jewellery making, because there's a free gift in it. And then if they don't like it, you can nab the free gift, can't you? £9.95. That does not affect your 30-day money-back guarantee. $9.95 is your price tag. Now, we are going to continue with a brand new kit after this.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655, and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Welcome back, it's Easter. I'm getting my chickens on Thursday. Yes! I know, real ones. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of a recap on, do you know what, do you wanna know what Max is calling his chicken? You'll like this, fried chicken Tanisha. He saw something on YouTube where there's an American guy going, fried chicken Tanisha. And he said, oh, he's going to call his chicken that, and Mia's calling hers Nugget. Have a look. Bean scoops. I don't know what I'm going to call mine.
How can you call a chicken nugget?
It's just out of jest. We love them.
Oh, it's funny though.
I might call mine Bellina. Bellina. You've got a bean scoop. Now we've only got, we've got less of these left, so you've got to be mega fast. $6.95 for a gorgeous bead scoop. If you've just woken up, where have you been? The clocks have gone forward. Imagine not having to work when the clocks go forward. Most people don't because it's bank holiday, isn't it? Oh, tomorrow's bank holiday. Most of you have had a whole weekend off from Friday, Thursday to Tuesday.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you lucky little ducks. It's not really like work when you come into Jewellery Maker. Now, last day today of your price tag for your larger toolkit, which is normally $14.95, isn't it? And is it normally $14.95, isn't it? $15.95, and today it's $10.95. Code for that coming in. BECRO4, the large toolkit, normally $15.95 today, $10.95. That's only £1 extra in comparison to your smaller toolkit. £10.95, your last day to get it at this price tag. You'll also be able to get this and the next kit for under £13. A great get started with Jewellery Maker price tag. Do you know what? I love this kit. It's called Red Rebel. You're a bit of a Red Rebel.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, quite
You
like
are.
that.
I can tell. You think she's a good girl. She wears it well, that good girl image, but I tell you, after midnight, this girl
It's fast asleep.
falls asleep, she says. That's me, Debbie. Now, I love these chunky, gorgeous Jaspers. These are just amazing, aren't they? Red faceted nuggets, they're 40 mil. This strand on its own I gave to you last night with Deanna, $14.95. Is that the price tag still? It's Scott producing tonight. Scotty McHotty. Have a look at these big chunks of red jasper. Then you've got your gold pearls. So you had gold pearls in the last kit and you've got them again. And it's really nice to see because you've got really different gemstones in this kit, how we can shake it up a little bit Then you've got, I love this strand. I love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look how it's the neutral agate faceted rounds. I love them. They're so pretty. Actually, if you took the blues now, look at this. These two together. Aren't they stunning? Look at that. What a combination. Stunning. Now we're going to give you, so these are $14.95 on their own. Then you've got the shell pearl. Then you've got the neutral agate. You've also got 100 findings, your monofilament, your elastic and your beading thread. 100 findings are going to go so far. We've got Swelligant coming up for you in today's show. Do not move a muscle. We're about to give you a wicked price tag. Are you ready to get yourself involved? So this strand on its own is $14.95. You should be paying, well, the best part of £40 at $36.95, shouldn't you? You're not going to pay anywhere near that price tag because we love you so much. Not only have we put these together, which designer put this together? The gorgeous Sheila. So you've had that personal shopping experience. One of our resident designers has put this kit together. Sheila's designs are an absolute inspiration. Get yourself on the phone lines because Kim's just making a statement. This is the craziest deal she's ever done. This strand is $14.95 on its own. $14.95, wasn't it, yeah? So you're paying for this strand and you're getting everything else, including the findings, the monofilament, everything, for $3.95. £17.95. £3. $17.95. This is, well, we're giving it away. Are we making any money? Are we going to get fired? I don't know. It's possible. £17.95. Let's get on over to that luscious lady. Can I trot on? Can I? Let's trot on over to DB. Oh, Debbie Bolford. I so nearly stole all of the earrings out of this kit. Look at what you've done. So you're getting the strand. I mean, this price tag is ridiculous. When you've got these great big Jaspers, you've got such a different, I mean, there's so many techniques you can use.
I know. I've got one or two over, but I just thought when I first opened it, I'll be completely honest with you. I thought, oh dear, what on earth am I going to do with these?
Did you?
I did, because I thought that for me they are really large.
They're Gemma Crow chunky, aren't they?
And because I didn't have any wire in the kit, I thought, now what do I do? And because I would like to wire wrap them.
Yeah.
But I thought, you know, this is a real challenge, and I'm going to see exactly what I can do with them. And they surprised me. They really surprised me. That looks lovely on, actually. Feels nice as well. But they really did surprise me.
I really love that you've used the tubing with this necklace here. And do you know what? You've used a lot of these. You get loads in one strand.
You do. My favourite is definitely the tassel, I'm afraid.
So Debbie Bolford.
I'm sorry, I'm very predictable.
So Debbie. The beady bead and the tassel. Or Debbie Bolford, and you'd just be Lady Bolford herself. Have a look. Love these earrings. Love all of the earrings. I had a real hard time stealing earrings this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't know which to go for because they were all lush.
Fancy that.
Have a look. Normally it's an easy thing. I go in and I grab the first pair of shoulder. It was hard.
Yeah. I know.
Love this bracelet. So we have got dynamic, powerful Jasper. We got beautiful soft shell pearl. You got quite a few different roads you can go down design-wise.
Really different looks, actually. Really different looks, which I like in a kit. I'm just trying to get a couple of demos ready.
Which one are you going to show us, my doll?
I'll quickly show you the bracelet to see how different weave, but I know that Kim wanted me to do the earrings, but this really will. Both of them will take just seconds, absolutely seconds.
Okay.
Show you how to do.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
So you got your eye pins out. Now the eye pins come with the kit.
They do indeed. And I should do those for the earrings in a second. But this is similar to the weave that I did earlier.
Is that stretchy?
It is. It is. But I'm just going to do it on some beading thread for now.
Well, you can't really see the elastic, can you? Otherwise?
The elastic, you can get 2 strands through these beads
and
here.
Would you recommend doing that for strength?
No, not really. It's just that you can get 2 strands through. Because it's very rare you can get 2 strands of elastic through any gemstone, to be honest. So it's really good. So all I did was take my elastic and go through 2 strands through 3 of these beautiful beads here, through a jump ring, and then through 6 beads, And then when you push them together, as long as your elastic is even on either side, rather than as before it sort of went at an angle, it won't do it with this because the elastic actually pulls it into the, there we go, it goes into a circle. The elastic will actually pull it into a flower, all right? So don't think that you've got to go round and round to make that flower. With the elastic, if you pull it tight enough, it will push it into that flower.
The fact that you've got 2 strands is suffice.
Yes, all right? And then I've just done a knot and put a little crimp cover over it.
And there's one singular bead in between each of the wheels.
And if you did it on beading thread, they'd sit like this. You see what I mean? But with elastic, it pushes it.
Yeah, it does.
So you can have 2 different looks. Right, so that's one.
Okay.
The next one is the earrings. And what I've done here is put 2 beads on, which is really, really quick. 2 beads on, taken the end of my eye pin, and here you can see that the loop goes down. You want the loop to face the same way. The hole is at the bottom, here. All right, there. So I want the loop to be on the same side.
Has to be gold with those colours, doesn't it?
Oh yes, has to be rich, doesn't it?
Oh, lovely loops that you're doing. You're really neat at those.
Just get used to doing them all the time.
You do, don't you? I suppose you do that in your sleep. Ooh.
That's right, part the 2 beads and hold in the middle.
Where are we going with this? Which one are we doing?
The earrings right at the end. Those just happen to be clear.
Right, that's why you're right, okay. I'm easily confused.
And then pull these down. Pull the 2 ends down on your pin. Pull the 2 ends down and cross over.
They're reminding me of something.
And then you get that look where you've got your 2 loops at the top and a loop at the bottom. All right?
I like those little links. That's something I'm addicted to doing.
You like links, don't you, at the moment?
Yeah, because they're easy and it looks good. I do. Like I said to you, jewellery making wimp.
You are funny.
I am.
I'm going to do the same again because I need 2 of those. So I'm going to part the beads, hold the pin in the middle, pull the pin down.
I like this
Cross
technique.
over the beads, and there you've got 2.
Yes, I like
all right?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
So now I'm going to link
you could make a bracelet like that, Debbie.
Oh, you can, yeah. You can. It's quite easy to make a bracelet like that. So now I'm going to link these 2 together. You can turn that slightly sideways so it actually loops into.
Open that jockey door.
Open it up. Whoops, turn it over. Open it up, push it through. And there you've got your design like that. Like the centre of that. And then you can either pop it onto your shepherd's hook, you can add your chain, you can keep going on and on and on and on and make a bracelet like it if you want to. It's just a really, really simple design. Okay?
Wow. $17.95. Let me give you a quick kit rundown of everything that you're getting with this kit. It is limited now. You need to be quick. WYG C85. 851 carats. 851 carats in that jasper. It's ridiculous, isn't it? That strand on its own is £15.
Wow.
$14.95. So you're getting everything else for £3. Your yellow shell pearl round, your golden shell pearl rounds at 8mm, 120 carats in your agate neutral colours of 8mm. You've got 50 metres of beading thread, 80 metres of monofilament, and over 6 metres of clear elastic. The Red Rebel and 100 findings. Goodness gracious me! I cannot wait to see your designs on the Wall of Fame. Speaking of the Wall of Fame, that is exactly where Lady DB and I are going right now. Follow us. Beautiful Labradorite, the Labradorescent, poof, straight through there. 002. Name and number again, I'm so sorry. This is from Barb, and Barb says she's so addicted to the JM channel. I absolutely love this, and you've used the mesh there, gorgeous. I'm so sorry we can't read your messages. Nothing to do with Debbie and I, it's Kim. She's cruel like that.
Gonna get through a lot. This is number 003. Look at that.
Oh, you just did that?
Yeah, look at that design. Very, very similar to the shape on the bracelet I've just done. This is from Shirley, from Four Oaks, I think it is. It's covered with the clip. But your number 003. That's lovely.
I got some mookaite and some mesh, and I've got it from Pauline in Congleton. Pauline, I love that use of mesh. Definitely loving the mookaite and mixing up the chips with the rounds. And you are number 004. Well done, Pauline. It's gorgeous.
You can tell wedding season's on its way, can't you?
Oh, I
005.
love
This is from Cheryl, and she says that you're funny. By the way.
I knew I liked this jewellery. I knew I am.
It's from Cheryl. It says that Carol and you are funny, it says here. So thank you, Cheryl from Cardiff. That's lovely.
It's gorgeous.
I can't do things like that very
Peridot. Love it. Love it. I'm
Very,
going to
very
Cardiff
clever.
just for that.
Beautiful.
Tree of Life
gosh.
from Margaret in Ayrshire. Gorgeous. Number 006. You've got 3 Tree of Lives. Lovely colours there on the ribbon. Looks cute, doesn't it? So well done to everybody who's happy Easter, she's saying as well. Now I've got for you some wood.
I like those.
I like these with turquoise or turquoise howlights.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Yeah.
They smell good. This is another. It's like the fair. It's like when you when you accidentally rock the machine because it's got
Yeah,
your
the
toy
Wurlitz is what
stuff.
they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really lightweight, but adding lots of dimension. What are you doing with this, DB?
Fabulous to cover in clay. Fabulous to cover in gold leaf, because they'll take anything like that.
Oh.
Yes. Fabulous to cover in swelligant. Brilliant.
I want to swelligant these.
Yeah, they're fabulous. They look like vintage tubes. Fabulous. But on their own, they're good for beach sort of jewellery, good for charms from beach bags, and it just
What
think they're
about
great.
chaps jewellery?
Oh yeah,
Chaps.
on a piece of leather or something, or suede. But I just think they're lovely as they are. Beautifully soft.
Do you know
really
they
smooth.
are? It's nice to have wood because and so light. They're 20 by
They're
15.
gorgeous. I like those.
Well, they're going at a crazy price. So Swelligant, cover them in polymer clay. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
covering them in
really
polymer clay.
It'd be nice just with black onyx rondelles in between. Just
Would you
so
sand
really
them down,
chunky.
or would it just stay on?
Just stay on.
Low in stock. J-Tay, J-Suzy, 0. $6.95 for both of them.
Goodness me, that's good.
What? Think about how much jewellery you can get out of all of that. It's brilliant, isn't it? Cufflinks?
No.
You couldn't cufflink them.
No. Make them into toggles though.
Toggles.
Like buttons,
like that.
toggles. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about tops of tassels? You've done that with these, haven't you?
I have.
£6.95. What a fantastic deal. Now, before we go to the break, I need to remind you that we've got design masterclasses. If you want to create that Karen Crawford piece, if you want to create the Gemma Crow leaf design necklace, if you want to be so Debbie Bolford with your collars, that was a great show. I love that. And we've got, Sheila's on there too and Sarah's on there too. Create some really incredible pieces. Sheila's got some beautiful clusters. She's a great designer. Sarah's there with her fabulous quirky designs too. We've got Swelligant after the break. Do not move a muscle. Here's your masterclass schedule. Hello.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Spinel, spinel. Have a look at this. We have got such a beautiful strand of spinel. If you've just woken up, yes, the clocks have gone forward and it is 10 to 11. Really, it feels like 10 to 10.
It does.
But it isn't. We can go to bed earlier today. Look at this gorgeous strand. It's so beautiful, isn't it? So beautiful. It's on its own. Claire's asking if it's in a kit. It's in a kit! Oh, of course it is, because look at what I'm wearing in my ears. You know these were going in my ears. You knew it. You knew these would, Debbie. How could I resist? How could I resist? And look at what, look, little bit of movement. Wow. They're so pretty, aren't they? Now, I've just got to give you a little heads up. We've got Swelligant coming up. So if you want to create pendant veils like this, I love Swelligant. Or pendants like this one. You wore this at the NEC, Debbie, didn't you?
I did.
I love it. And then look at this. I love it. Isn't it wonderful? So ornamental, aren't they, Debbie?
They're just really different. It's something I spotted, as I said to you earlier, in the States before Christmas.
So we can absolutely thank Debbie Bolford for bringing us Swelligant. I like the name. So elegant, Swelligant. I love it. I can't wait. So this is quite a new technique, isn't it?
Very new technique. There's nobody else in the UK that has it.
Is it exclusive to us in the UK?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Wow.
So if you buy it elsewhere, you have the customs charges, which are quite hefty. And it's just a different way of using polymer clay. You can use it on foam, paper, wood, leaves out the garden. You can make them into metal. You can do whatever you like, and it's just a paint that's got metal particles in it. And once you've painted anything, you can then rust it, verdigris it. It just looks old, vintage, beautiful, and I love it.
I've got lots of ideas. I'll be asking you loads. I'm moving into my new house on Thursday, as you know.
Oh, right.
It's very scary. We've got to get lots of furniture. Well, I'm moving the horses tomorrow, and on Thursday we're in the house.
Oh my goodness
I've been
me.
living out of my car for a month now. It's not fun. Not actually sleeping in them, but sleeping at my sister's house while the kids have been at school and stuff, because I couldn't move yet until they finished school. So anyway, you don't care about that. Come and have a look. Now this is the best labradorite I've ever seen.
We must have a different supplier, because the labradorite, the last few months, I've never ever seen labradorite like it.
You're
ever.
absolutely spot on. When you see labradorite in your Vogue magazine, when you see labradorite in those really incredible pieces of jewellery that come to us from some of the world's most exclusive designers, this is the kind of quality we see, the kind of quality we expect. It's outstandingly beautiful. Now you've got that wonderful, deep, mysterious dark grey, and then this fabulous lightning bolt of colour that's called labradorescence. Now I want you to have a look at that colour, and I want you to see that there is gold, there is purple, there is blue, and there is green. So this therefore has got to be some of the finest labradorite. If we'd have had this graded, we'd be looking at AAA graded labradorite. Purple, you know, you've got some of the rarest labradorite. When you see that depth of colour. Now let me be honest with you. Normally, when we see really powerful labradorescence, the strand is lighter. To get deep, rich labradorite with powerful labradorescence is literally something we hardly ever see unless we're paying hundreds of pounds per piece. I have got for you, and these are separated, some of the most striking, some of the deepest, richest, most beautiful labradorite we have ever seen. We've managed to source from a new supplier some of the world's finest gemstones for you as far as labradorite's concerned. different shapes and sizes. Now, look, we are having a clearance, so we are going to give you a low price tag. This strand should be $39.95. It's a really high-end strand. It is probably one of the, in terms of quality, this is probably the best strand we've ever had here at Jewellery Maker. And I know we've said that for the last month we've had from the same supplier, but what we're getting out of this strand in comparison to the other ones that have come from the same supplier that are also excellent, we're getting an outstanding strand because you've got the depth, you've got that gorgeous dark mystery, and when you see labradorescence, when you see this power, you get it, don't you? You get why people say that gemstones have healing properties, gemstones have a magic property about them. This is natural. We get this gemstone from the ground, totally and utterly natural. Debbie, when we see pieces like this, are we going to treat them as individuals? Are you going to put them in one piece? What are you doing? She's just looking at them like she loves them.
I just sit and stroke them for a while first. They're a sort of strand that you think, oh, what do I do with them? But actually, it just looks nice just as it is, quite frankly.
I know that these gemstones in their own right should be really expensive. So I'm going to be a gemstone wimp and use them individually. I'm going to put them in a ring. I'm going to put them, I'm going to put them in rings.
I'll probably make a couple of rings. But do you know something? If you were going out to an evening do, say summer ball, and you put those just at the front of a necklace, I mean, 4 or 5 of those.
Pendants, these are beautiful pendants. A summer ball.
Well, actually, if you had them
so
2 or 3 hanging,
outside.
if you're hanging sort of down in a row, down in just,
as a graduation.
Lovely. Yeah. Beautiful.
Fine chain, perhaps.
We'll just do it on a coil of wire going around it.
I'd always use solid sterling silver with these.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, when you think about your Vogue magazines and your Marie Claire magazines, we're seeing labradorite a lot more often. It's becoming very, very popular with the top designers, isn't it? We're seeing pieces go at hundreds, if not thousands of pounds from those big, exclusive designers. I talked to you of a strand of excellence from the Gems of Distinction collection. Every single piece just as beautiful as the next and very, very exclusive. Now, this is never, remember, this strand should be $39.95. It's never going to be a tiny price tag. We simply cannot do that. If you've got some peacock pearls, maybe that look great. Tahitian pearls would look wonderful with this. But I keep it as exclusive as you can. The finest labradorite strand, 195 carats, big, chunky, powerful gemstones at £24.95. You're making a big saving on the price tag. We were supposed to launch these out. We're not making a lot of money off these at all. And to be honest, when you get a strand like this, you've got to think about how you can actually charge individually for these gemstones.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Think about your profit margins when we're talking about individual gemstones. £24.95. So 800 644 655 is the way to get involved on the phone lines, or you can give us a call. Oh, sorry, that is a call. Or you can come through on the website. I've got Easter brain. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Now, I've got another strand of labradorite going under £10 for you. If you're in the mood for labradorite, but you can't quite stretch to £24.95, I've got a very long strand. You remember I showed you this with the rainbow moonstone? It's a gorgeous strand, isn't it? Look nice on crochet. £24.95. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Oh, is that sound? Okay, I've got for you now. Pearlies. I love this. This is so bridal. Debbie, look.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous? The sparkle.
Look at them together.
What is that?
It's Mystic Chalcedony, white chalcedony.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Now, this combination is perfection. I love. You can't see on screen how powerful that mystic coating is, can you?
You can't.
It really, really does not do it justice on screen. I love these. What a pretty colour in your shell pearl as well. If I just shadow them. The sparkle is ridiculous, and I don't think you'll ever know it until you get it home. That's why you've got your 30-day guarantee. The chalcedony on its own is £17.95. I think the only reason we've even got left is because you don't realise how pretty they are. You don't realise how sparkly they are. They're probably... Oh, do you know what? These are going to look amazing with the black spinel, with the coated spinel. Isn't that a gorgeous combination? Super sparkly. What a lovely 3-strand pack. I'm just shadowing these because I want to show you that mystic coating. Look at that sparkle. They're like diamonds glistening, aren't they? Oh, they're beautiful. OVG C76, you've got 140 carats of your coated, pearl-coated chalcedony. And then you've got your pink shell rounds at 8mm. You should be paying £22 for these, but we're going to give you a summer clearance, a spring clearance, £17.95. You're getting the shell pearl for absolutely free, nothing, nada. £17.95. You get a free gift if this is your first order. I just love that sparkle. What would you do with these, Debbie?
Oh dear, let me think.
I know you want to keep them in your collection and look at them sparkle.
Be lovely with those Labradorite you just had. Those huge oh, can you imagine? Beautiful. Look at that. Oh yes,
yeah.
I like those.
We're down to these, all 8 of these now. You've got to be super. They're very bridal, very limited now. It looks like those are about to sell out, so stay where you are. Now it's time, they're gone, they're sold out, for Swelligants. Now, Debbie, I'm going to pick your brain over this. I want to show you what you can create with Swelligant. Have a look. Right here, have a look at this pendant. Now, Swelligant, sorry. No, it won't come out. Swelligant, sorry, I was gonna sneeze. They were like, you're gonna sneeze? No, it won't. It's gone, moments past. Swelligant gives you that metallic finish. Debbie, talk to us about what, now you were having a look for new techniques, new things, something new to show us jewellery makers. Just before Christmas, you discovered Swelligant. Talk to us about it.
Looked in an American magazine about sort of October, November time, and tried to get this, and it took me ages, weeks to get it through customs.
Really?
Because they hadn't imported it before, and it has got sort of chemicals and things. And eventually it arrived, and I had the most fabulous Christmas messing around with it, and then brought it in to show Hannah and ordered it straight away. And it's just the most wonderful, wonderful thing, because it just changes. It does something that it shouldn't do. You take anything, paper, card, foam, polymer clay, jewel enamel, resin, anything, and you paint this with the Swelligant, having used the prep beforehand, which is like a sugar soap, if you like. It gives it a key.
Do you get the prep with this, or do you get it separately?
I think it's in a different... I think the prep and the sealant come together, and then the colours come together.
I've got those actually for you.
So the prep you don't have to have, but if you have something like a metal that's very shiny, and when you paint the paint on, it separates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Well, the prep is like having sugar soap when you do your painting.
Okay.
It gives a key to the surface, or you can use some sandpaper if you want to. And then the paint will stick and go on really, really nicely. Then once that's dry, put a second layer on, and while it's wet, you can then patina it. And on the website, we do have various patinas that you can verdigris.
What's patina? What's that?
You can make it rust, you can make it verdigris, you can make it go like a greeny gold, like it's been under the sea. It's the most fabulous thing. And then you've got the oxides, which are like alcohol inks, which you can then put on to accentuate that.
Wow.
It's just playing, it's brilliant. See, the pendant that you've got there, that's one of our silver pendants that I wanted. There's like a little pendant that's got copper, it's got flowers, that's it. That's one of the silver pendants that we've got on the website, and I just wanted it to be copper, and I only put one coating on there, and I haven't aged it, and I should have put 2 or 3 coats on. You can see the silver through it, but I just wanted to see if it worked. And then, can I come over? Do you mind?
No, I insist, in fact, that you come over.
Here is, I know this is just a very, very quick. This is the chain that you get in the kits, And that I've verdigreed, so you can make it go old, you can make it go bronze.
Do you have to, right, so verdigris, what is that and what do I do?
Okay, I dip this into one of the paints, first of all, can be any paint because you're going to turn it green anyway. Or you can just dip it in...
Any of this particular paint?
You can, or you can just tip it in the patina. Because it's metal already, you don't necessarily need the paint.
Okay.
You can only put paint on it if you want it to show through. But then I just dipped that in the verdigris patina, took it out, left it to dry, and then it went this beautiful verdigris...
Vintage green.
Vintage green. See that? It's verdigris, it's made it rusted really. And that's jewel enamel that I made very, very long time ago, and it broke into pieces, so I thought, well, I'll just have a play. So that's that. And then this is, that's just scrap polymer clay. This is going into a magazine. This is part of a magazine article going out later in the year. You see that's really scrap polymer clay, and then I've made that into bronze and then aged it with darkening. So you can see you can take something that looks really scrap and make it look really different. I'll leave it to it now.
I'm wearing a ring that I've previously stolen. Now, this is incredible, and you know what? It's exclusive to Jewellery Maker. You cannot get Swelligan anywhere else in the UK. Exclusive to us here, thanks to the gorgeous Debbie Bolford. Swelligan. You've got your gold, green, brass, your gold, green, and your brass and silver. We will give you a clearance price tag. You're going to get a saving today. We shouldn't be doing this. This is a really new system. If you want to shake up your designs, if you want to shake up your polymer clay, what about your brass and your copper clay? Can you use it with that?
You can, but why have
really,
the beautiful and then paint over it? I don't. Well, you can verdigris if you wanted to make
Verdigris,
something.
make it.
Can I ask a quick question? There was a fellow on the stand on the very last day of the exhibition who came with some beautiful leather work that Kirsty absolutely adored, and he'd also done some really heavy chainmail bracelets, and he took a couple of my samples of Swelligan away to age them because he wanted them to look old. So if you are watching, can you send me some pictures once you've done it? Because I didn't get your name. So we can see what it looks like. But he'd done some leather cuffs and then put the really heavy chainmail over, and he wanted it to rust it to make it look old. Fabulous. So let me have
what
a
lovely
picture.
idea. You need Swelligan just to create these really vintage looking pieces. You need Swelligan. There are loads on the lines. We are going to give you a clear deal. I've never ever given you this system before, and I love it. I love the idea of it. It is exclusive to the UK. And we are shipping from the UK. We have got a nice batch of these in the warehouse. But remember, once they're gone, we don't know when they'll be back. Your Swelligan in the 3 colours. You should be paying almost £21. Don't forget, if you were having these shipped in from outside of the UK, you'd be paying a lot more than that. You've got your patina, your metal. Are you ready? £13.90 for 3. Unbelievable. For 3 of these, you're paying just £13. Debbie looks annoyed with you.
That's incredible because I know how much I paid. That's really good.
Very good
really
value.
Good. And you use such a little of it will last you for ages.
I was going to ask you that, and you're talking about using it on paper. What effect would that have? Just make it look like metal?
Yeah. So paper crafters, yeah, you could do something like a card and make it look like it's got a hinge on it or something. You know, you can do that sort of thing.
Wow, £13.90. Now you need your sealant and your prep. And so we're going to. Do you absolutely have to have these, or is it just
prep
for
is
good
not,
practice?
The prep is not necessarily an essential. The sealant I would put on it just in case it picked up anything else. You know, if you use perfume, it might react with it. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But also the sealant you can use on polymer clay, and it's matte sealant, and I don't know anyone else.
So you don't get that shiny effect, and it still gives you the protection.
Absolute matte on polymer clay.
How lovely. So you've got your prep and your clear sealant. The sealant's really, really important. The prep is great if you're using this on metal.
Yeah, if you've got something where you paint on and it separates. You know what I mean? When you paint something on and it won't stick to it.
Could you use this on your oxidised aluminium, do you think?
I'm sure, yeah. Cherry's going to have a go with that, I think. So, yes.
Oh, watch this space, Cherry. Normally these are £6.95 per bottle. We're going to give you both for £8.95. So add these to your order. The prep and the sealant. It's called Swelligan and it's exclusive. You can cannot get this anywhere else in the UK. Totally and utterly exclusive to us here at Jewellery Making. Amazing technique, amazing finishing. Look at what you can create with Swelligant. Have a look at the ring I'm wearing.
That's jewel enamel, that ring.
Jewel enamel with Swelligant over the top?
Yeah.
Claire wants Swelligant. I'm just thinking about not just for the pendants, but furniture. You were saying about doing this with leaves, coating leaves. How
I've got some leaves here and some bark off a tree.
Could we see them?
And bark off a tree.
Bark off a tree.
Cheap buttons. Excuse me, my box of tricks.
No, get your cheap buttons out.
These are my box of tricks. That's just a bit of bark off a tree, walking around the park.
Oh, Debbie, look, these could be ornamental, look. Huge queue on the lines, I'm so sorry. Have a look, just a piece of bark that Debbie's done. Oh, the leaves almost solidify, don't they?
They do. That's the very bright silver butterfly.
Imagine these on a wedding table.
Really.
This on a wedding table.
Yes.
The butterfly.
These are really cheap buttons that you get in a certain hobby place. And then you cover them in Swelligant and they look
So this is what they look like to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get, oh my goodness,
they look old.
What about things like drawer knobs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you wanted to age something, yes, like a doorknob or a handle or something.
You can Swelligant anything. Look how they started off.
The only thing you have to watch is when you put the verdigris and the rusting on, when it gets to a level that you like the look of, dip it in water and it stops the reaction, because if you leave it, it goes like that. Can you see it really goes? I left that overnight.
I quite like that,
and it really goes very, very rusty.
Like an emerald.
So you dip it in water when it gets to a point that you like the look of it.
I love it. Yeah,
Right?
I love it. What a great system. Look at the leaf. This is just a regular oak leaf.
For Christmas, you could do that with leaves and dip them in the gold.
I'm thinking so. What about with those silver pearls on a wedding table? I think that looks so pretty.
Could do. Yeah.
You are one clever lady.
I just like something a bit different. You
Oh,
know?
Mrs. DB, you lush.
Okay.
The bark.
I know, just a piece of bark
so cool.
off a tree. It's
I
nice to
love it.
recycle things, isn't it?
It is. I just think if you had a big glass bowl on the side and you filled it with things like that and the leaves,
Yeah, if you
it would
had your
just
pot
look really
puree, you
pretty.
could put those in at Christmas, couldn't you? Gold ones and
Yeah.
Good idea, Jenny. There you go.
I'm into homemaking now at the
I
moment
can see
this
that.
week.
I can see that.
I'm thinking outside the box here.
I shall leave you to it.
Clark, you'll go mad. Now, let's. What is all this stuff everywhere? Swelligant. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a refresher on your Labradorite. Oh, Debbie, let me give you these back because you've got a box for them, and you know what I'm like. I'm a little bit of a magpie. I'm losing my voice. You know what I'm like, Debbie? Yeah, if you don't do it now, I'll just wear this for a minute.
Okay, all right.
Tom, I love your relationship with Debbie Beauford. What, the one where I steal and she turns a blind eye? I like that too. A lot of designers don't let me steal. Have a look. Wow. Giving you a recap on the outstanding strand of Labradorite that we've got. 195 carats. Have a look at that Labrador essence. 195 carats. This is one of the finest strands we have. GER U25, £24.95. A strand of utter excellence. Now you need to be quick with the Swelligant because it's absolutely flying. There's a 3-minute queue on the phone lines. Please bear with. And by the way, you do need to check baskets out if you've got it in your baskets if you wanted to grab those hot price tags. Now let's give you that other strand of Labradorite. Oh, dear me, it's all crazy today. Swelligant. I love that. I'm definitely... Oh, I've got a polymer clay bundle for you. Just, oh my word. Look at this. Another Gems of Distinction strand. This is a very long strand. It's 30 centimetre strand. And the quality is amazing. So we gave you the last one for £24.95. Have a look at the Labradrescence. Now, do you remember? Have I still got it, Kim? Kim, where's that lovely strand of Rainbow Moonstone I had earlier? I think it's gone. I'd like it because do you remember? What about as well? Putting. Oh, look at that. Now that's pretty, isn't it? There's a lot of confusion over the time. It is 11:15, Kim. It's because I've got it. It's because I woke her up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't, she was already awake. Please confirm that it is 5 a.m. and I can hit my snooze button. Have a look at this. Beautiful. That labradorite with that rainbow moonstone. Do you know what? This is going to look great with your black spinel. Oh my gosh, look at that. With your Mystic Coated spinel. That's a combination. We're going to give you such an incredible price tag. Now, don't forget, with Labradrescence, with Labradorite, do you remember we had, what was her name? Madison on 2 weeks ago today. She'd never used Labradorite before, which to me was amazing because she'd been jewellery making for years. And I think, and then she used it. She I don't know why I've never used this gemstone before. It's amazing. If you've seen Labradorite, and it could be that you've been with us for a couple of years and you're just thinking, I don't get the whole Labradorite thing. The quality of our Labradorite has gotten better and better and better. And right now, it's excellent. The strands that are coming in are just incredible. With these buttons, I think the crochet look is brilliant. With these buttons, I think, what about incorporating these with a bit of chainmail? Are they too small for that?
No, not at all. Not at all, no. I think some delicate pieces like that with chainmail actually complements the chainmail. I think it would look lovely, really lovely.
I do too. Are you ready for our Gems of Distinction collection? £7.95. We know the price of Labradorite. We've seen that strand of excellence at £24.95. We're giving you a 30 centimetre strand for just £7.95. So if you've never used this gemstone before, if this is your first order, you're gonna get a free gift, a mystery free gift with your very first order. Plus, you're getting a free DVD and a tutorial book. You're also getting a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. 70 carats, a 30 centimetre strand. These gorgeous rondelles, these buttons are 4x2. The code that you need, GZRU56. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's a 3-minute queue on the phone lines. A lot of you still there with Swelligan. You need to make sure you're checking out baskets. Talking of checking out, let's go and check out the cakes in the experience room.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
Hello, hello. We're joined by the gorgeous Sunday Experience girls. Now, my darling, what have you been doing?
Well, I've made this necklace.
Let's have a look.
Around.
Sorry, I'm holding the microphone.
It's quite
completely
all right.
away from your face.
It's all right. And I made a little. I thought it was quite a
bird's nest.
It's a bird's nest with little eggs in.
I love
Easter.
that.
So.
I do like that. My gran used to have a brooch that was a bird's nest of pearls. I never forgot it. I love it. And you've wire wrapped
some obsidian, and I think this is.
It's the grey quartz, is it?
Oh, was it lace agate or I don't know? Quartz.
It's the grey quartz.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's grey
Right,
quartz.
we're just gonna have to move this so we can see. So let's have a look at that. So lots of wire wrapping. How long have you been jewellery making for?
I used to do a lot with plastic and glass.
Did you?
And it was only, I found Jewellery Maker a bit ago, and they discovered it ever since, the gemstones, and now I don't know why I ever did glass and plastic.
There's a place for glass and plastic. Not here at Jewellery Maker, but there is, you know, and each to their own and all of that lot. But working with genuine gemstones, nothing like it,
And
is
it's
there?
nice because you can create what you want and not whatever you can buy, isn't it? So.
Absolutely, you've got more choice, more variety with gemstones.
I mean, I don't wear crosses, but I like Star of David, and you can't get them in this country, so I make it instead.
Make your Stars of Davids to all our Jewish viewers out there.
So I made one instead.
What is it I've got to say again? I've forgotten already.
Pesach.
Pesach.
Happy Pesach.
Happy Pesach to everybody out there, and happy Easter and all of that. Right, I'm going to leave it to you, jewellery making in your bird's nest. Let's go on over. You all right, Kirst? How you doing?
Thank you, darling.
Any gossip from these ladies?
No, there's no gossip. They're all really well behaved.
You're disappointing me, girls. Come on, it's Easter.
They've all been really good.
Well, Linda normally gives some wine.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah. It's Sunday, isn't it, after all? So you've got no gossip. I like what you're making.
I will see that. Well, I'm making too, because
one for me and one for you.
They don't need any help from me.
Brilliant. Kirsty's making as well. Now, what are you up to? You're very quiet today. That's not normal.
It is, Jenny.
Louise, you've got a reputation around here for being completely bonkers. You're disappointing me here, Lou.
I'm concentrating.
All right, now let's have a look. You've made some delicate jewellery, and I was speaking about that later. That's exactly what I would do, keep it delicate. What a pretty bracelet. Can you see that? Can you see the bracelet, Clary Wary? And then look, gorgeous. What a beautiful set. What made you go for that aquamarine?
I like the delicate stones.
Me too.
But then I went for these.
But then you went for the chunkies as well. But they came as a 3-strand pack, so just as well. So you've gone for the big chunk. Actually, I think some people don't know what to do with those big chunky gemstones. So can you just hold it up and show everybody what you're doing? That's gorgeous. That's so Debbie Bolford.
I haven't worked with these before. And I'm just going to put the chain on the bottom.
I love this cord. Do you work with a lot of cord?
I like the cord. I like the macrame. I'm not a wire person.
But then I think some of us are, some of us aren't. I like a bit of both. I can't do macrame though. I can't do it. I'm rubbish at it.
It's easy.
You get it, don't you? If you sit down, it's the sitting down and keeping still bit that I find difficult.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I've got ants in my pants. Right. Wow, look at the I love these pendants. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Absolutely beautiful, yes.
Now you've chosen the sodalite. Oh my gosh, you've made loads. Look at this with the rose gold. How gorgeous is that? The earrings, now I love what you've done with those barrels. So you had the bracelet, the necklace strand, you've understanded it. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Love the pendant, we've got that coming up later on. How long have you been jewellery making for, Carol?
Since June.
You're a brand new jewellery maker, well nearly a year.
Well, nearly a year, but I mean I'm creative anyway. So
you're crafty, what other crafty things have you done?
Painting, making cards, sewing.
Do you incorporate your sewing sometimes into your jewellery making?
Yes.
And now, have you just seen the Swelligant? Did you see it? Have you got it?
Yes.
If you're a painter, I bet you love it. Have you used it yet?
Yes, I have.
And what did you think?
Oh yeah, it was great.
How did you use it?
I used it on polymer clay.
I'd love to have seen those. Did you send it into the Wall of Fame?
No, I haven't yet.
Do it. Oh, you've never sent anything into the Wall of Fame?
Oh, no, I have. Yes, I've shown on the Wall of Fame quite often.
Right, good. Oh, I love your bracelet that you're wearing. You make that?
Yes. Kim's
Kim's telling me to hurry up. I've got to get back. I've got to get back to work, she says. So, quick cake stop, and I'll be back with the kit, with the Smanel. See you in a minute.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker.
In a pile of emerald like this, you really have a wealth of different qualities here. Everything from the kind of quality of gemstones that we've faceted into gems ready for jewellery, right through to your cabochons, through to your really, really high quality beads, through to the strands which you might have seen on Jewellery Maker before, and then some flat faceted pieces as well.
Chicken, lay a little egg for me. Do you remember that song when you were little? How cute. Anyway, they've got little hats on. I like these. Yeah, I went to quite a religious school, so yeah, Easter bonnets, things like that. Can you tell? No. Well, you know, I'm like a nun. No, I'm not. For several reasons. Now, I've got the most beautiful morganite for you. Have a look at this. Necklace and bracelet. Have you got Mark's Chip and Nugget DVD? What a pairing. Let me pop that there. We're going to give you a price slash. We've also got some tanzanite. We've got some earrings. If you're Karen Crawford, they're earrings. I like these. I can't believe I haven't stolen this, actually. I mean, borrowed, promoted. Have a look at the tanzanite strand I got for you. Oh, if you work with silver clay, this is your strand. Don't forget, you need to check out Baskets with the Swelligant because it's about to sell out. Now, your large toolkit is going for $10.95. It's the last day of the price slash for you. We'll go back up to $15.95 tomorrow. Still a great price at $15.95, but it's not a $10.95 price tag. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get a luxury kit. But you know what? First of all, if you're brand new to jewellery making, you need your tools to create anything beyond a stretchy. If this is your first order, you will also get a mystery gift. Is it going to be a bead scoop or something? We're not sure what it is. We're not sure what it is. But you'll also get your DVD, your tutorial DVD, your tutorial book, information on our workshops, and your postage is £2.95 all day. No matter how heavy your basket, you've got a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Now, have a look. We have got that kit with that spinel. This is our luxury kit of the day. All right, so if you have been jewellery making for a long time, or if you're brand new and you just want to go straight in there with luxury, because that's how you roll, and this is your kit. It's for you if you want to create really special pieces of jewellery, really much higher end, more expensive pieces of jewellery. This kit is for you if you want to create something elegant and beautiful. I speak to you of Zambian amethyst, by reputation the richest of all the amethysts, the deepest of all the amethysts. individually separate these gemstones and use them as pendants, make them into earrings, wire wrap them, eye loop them. They're just stunning. Typically, the most expensive amethyst is Zambian amethyst. This strand on its own is $14.95. Have a look at this tourmaline. The plain rounds are striking. And when you look at this gemstone and you see all of the colours, now tourmaline is blessed because it covers such a huge range of the colour spectrum. If you put this strand next to something a lot lighter, like this morganite, you'll see the pinky tones. If you put this strand next to something a little bit greener, you'll see those green tones. Lovely warm colours. What kind of fruits of the forest, this strand? Have a look at this lavender amethyst. It's pretty, it's delicate. If you bought the blue quartz, those two together are sugared almonds, aren't they? And then let's check out the black coated spinel, mystic coated black spinel. And you've got to have this strand if you love your twinkle and your sparkle, if you love your labradorite. Have a look at that. So you have got 4 impact strands. You've also got 100 findings that are silver. You've got a metre of chain, your toggle clasps, your chandelier findings, your earring findings, your jump rings, your crimp bead covers, everything you need. The tourmaline rounds are 6mm. The spinel faceted rondelles are 2x1. They're tiny, beautiful little sparklers. 65 carats in your lavender amethyst. Those faceted rounds are 6mm. 370 carats in your Zambian amethyst. Those plain rounds are 12mm. IWG C06 is called Make an Impact. And look, when you see Debbie's jewellery, you're going to want, need, love it. Think about incorporating mesh with this. I think that lovely lavender coloured mesh that we do would look nice with this kit, do you? This is a limited edition kit. We don't have loads of them. If you bought these all individually, they'd be £50, just a couple of pence shy of £50. This kit was supposed to launch at $31.95. You'll notice that Kim took the graphics away. We're going to give you a ridiculously low price tag. The Zambian amethyst on its own, remember, £14.95. Are you ready? Because we're going to give you, we should have gone over £30. £24.95. This is our luxury kit of the day. If you're an experienced jewellery maker and you know exactly what you want to create out of this kit, you're on the phone lines already. You can see this kit for its luxury. You can see this kit for its higher price tags when you're creating jewellery to sell on. You can see this kit for the incredible value that it is. You've got 100 findings, don't forget. £24.95. It is a limited edition, the code that you need, IWG C06. One of 2 ways in which you can shop with us. You can either get yourself on the phone lines, it's 0800 644 655, or you can shop online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Remember your 30-day money-back guarantee. Remember, if you're shopping for the first time, you will get a free gift, a free mystery gift with your first ever order, and you will receive a DVD taking you through all the steps of jewellery making. I do think this is a very advanced kit. Now let's get on over to that luscious lady and have a look at the luxury that she's created with Make an Impact. We are making an impact. I've taken the earrings, they went straight in my ears. Debbie, these colours are glorious, aren't they?
Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, they suit every skin tone, they suit every single person possible. And I didn't go bananas and make loads and loads and loads because I didn't think it needed it.
You've gone quite gem heavy, actually.
I have actually. That particular necklace I adore. I just
the
think
depth
it's
of that Zambian amethyst with the tourmaline together. It's very rich, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
I think gold or silver findings are great with this.
Yes,
so you've got a mix of both. The rose gold findings would look awesome,
stunning,
wouldn't they?
Stunning. I started off with the bracelet because I just wanted to do lots and lots and lots of circles. And I've just intertwined circle into circle into circle, and then I've just used one of the
You've made your own toggle clasp.
That's right, and then just left one as like a little beady
I like that. It's a
tassel.
lovely slither of silver.
Yes, yes.
I do like that.
I like that. And
What colours?
I think they're beautiful.
Oh, they're
absolutely
gorgeous.
beautiful. And the earrings are really, really simple. And then I had left over after doing. That's just beading thread. Just
Making
gone
a
round and round
feature
and
out of
round.
beading thread is so stylish.
Simple, isn't it? Ever so simple to do. You could have put a bead on each one of those and had them coming down, but I just think on their own they look lovely.
They're lovely like that.
Then I made this other very simple
this.
bracelet. That's all I had left. If I should put that on a black stand, shouldn't I? That's all I had left of the chain, and 3 little eye pins.
Little hearts you've
Little
made.
head pins. So I just made some hearts, and then the very, very delicate necklace there, which I made in a
love
similar
this
way to
tassel.
the earrings that I made in the previous kit.
Yeah, or
You
by
know, just
putting,
links-
I can
just
see
link
putting
them
the links together. A really gorgeous
Really
feeling to
pretty,
that.
yeah, just
kind
very
of an
delicate.
Indian
Yeah,
design,
actually,
actually.
yes.
I don't know why I'm saying that, but
Yes,
I am.
yes, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
All those lovely, that lovely movement.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Now, what are you going to show us, my darling
The
dear?
necklace.
Now, I'm
The
going to take this necklace, I'm going to put it on the overhead so that we can see what you're creating.
Right.
A very gem-heavy piece, so would it be quite expensive to buy once you'd made it, or if you're selling it on? You've got tourmaline and spinel in there. Don't undersell yourself.
Yeah, I think you have to make, I know I've said this before, but you have to make sure that the people buying it know what they're buying and make sure it's labelled and boxed beautifully.
Yeah, do you know, we're speaking to Angela about this, and she's our business expert, and she was saying, packaging is so important.
Absolutely.
And she's right. Even down to the little things, like when we're buying food.
Yeah.
If it isn't packaged beautifully,
No, you don't buy it.
we
do
don't
you? Doesn't
want
matter
it.
what's in it. No, quite right. Like they say with food, you eat with your eyes first before you taste it.
Absolutely.
And I think you buy things by the packaging, by the presentation, don't you?
Yeah, because if somebody's taken the time to showcase it, you feel like it's worth showcasing.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Right, well, this necklace here I have made with 2 strands of beading thread. And first of all, right by the neck, I've just done like a 2-strand weave. I've put some of the spinel and then some of the beautiful amethyst. And then as you come down to the front, the design that's on the front of the necklace, that's on the back. You can see I've seen some black spinel, not amethyst, sorry, use the spacer beads here.
A 2-strand weave, is
That's
that?
it, just a 2-strand weave, just 2 on one strand, 2 on the other, and then through a large bead. And then when I get to this bit here, I'll show you how to do this bit here, okay? So, I take 5 of the most beautiful amethyst you've ever seen and put a piece of beading thread through. Really, really simple, and you knot it. Now, if you wanted to, you could knot it inside each other. You could
inside
if you want to do a different design, say you wanted like that.
Link it.
You could link it
like that.
So you've got
Yes.
berries. Okay?
Almost a different way of doing a sort of beady bead.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did on the front of the bracelet there.
Yeah, I like it.
So you tie that into a knot, tie it again, and I have a thing about knots, they tend to come undone at the most inappropriate times.
So tuck it in.
So I tuck it in the adjacent bead.
Knots coming undone at the most inappropriate of
I
times,
know.
eh?
Just when you're demonstrating or something and you think, oh no, is it falling to pieces? And they're going to think, yeah, great. But it happens to us all.
Dear
So
me.
I cut that off then as close to the next bead as possible. So then you've got your 5 beaded round, okay? And I've got my next one ready. So I've beaded all the way down from the back of the neck, and I'm going to take my 2 strands as though I've got to here. All right? And I'm going to go through the centre with 1 strand. So there's my 2 beads. Now, I haven't cut into the tourmaline. It seems a shame to cut into that strand. So I'm just going to use this strand. I know I've used different ones in the design, but if I can see.
Well, you're a good one.
Well, it's a shame, isn't it? They can go into the shop for the people to buy.
Oh, you are very considerate
here's
there, Debs.
two strands that come through the middle, and I'm going to push 1 strand back through. And that then holds your bead like that.
Makes it look like a flower now, doesn't it?
That's right. So then what do? I take my next bead. Actually, I'm just going to cut that because I've got a kink in it. Always make sure that you've got straight edges of your wire. It's just, beading thread, it's a lot easier to thread. So I put 1 bead, then another bead which sits it away from the adjacent circle, then another one, and that then will sit a flower next door to it, okay, like that. Then, how do I put the next one on? Well, I do exactly the same again. Push one strand through, two strands, sorry, one strand through one side, one strand through the other side. No, try again. One strand through.
And one strand over.
Do you know, when you do this at home, it's so easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put one strand through and the other strand you leave on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, put that together. I got it right in the end. Put that together. Pull the bead. Take one of the strands, feed it through the bottom, and then that pushes it together
now
again.
We're cooking.
See?
We've got less than 20 of these kits left, and just to let you know, if you are out for Swelligan, it's about to sell out. You need to be super fast. Don't miss out on Swelligan.
So then you just keep repeating that and repeating that and repeating that until you get right to the other side of the necklace, and then you start to do the double strand weave again with the beautiful black spinner.
I love the zigzags this makes.
Yeah, so you can make all sorts of designs. I mean, you could make that go zigzagged if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, if you look, it does look zigzaggy.
It does.
It's kind of crap. Oh, I love it. £24.95.
Really
we are now going limited with this kit. You need to be uber fast. And you know what? Talking of, do we have to just read out names and numbers again? I like reading the messages. She's tight, she is. It's time for your designs on the Wall of Fame. Let's go. Go.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker.
Oh, you made me get... Ooh, I got a real cold shiver down my back then. Number 007. I love tiaras and fascinators. Look at this, the heart from the toggle class.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? From Jackie in Kingham, which is just down the road, actually, Kingham, isn't it? I'm not allowed to read it. I wish I was Jackie, but Kim's tight. Can I read it? She's going to Natalia's silver clay course next week. You're going to love it.
I couldn't get a place on that.
Could you not? What, Debbie Balford?
No,
you could just walk in the building.
No, there's a waiting list.
Yeah, but you're Debbie Balford. You do that thing. Don't you know I am?
No.
Let me in. I'm not queuing. That's you. You could do that.
Doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
It does.
This is number 008. Look at the Easter bunnies. Easter bunnies are lovely. This is from Christine in North Essex. That is beautiful. Love that.
I love that
Love
too.
that.
Isn't it great?
Beautiful. An Amazonite. Beautiful. Very, very
lovely
nice.
fresh colours. Like the bunny. Oh, the bunny's wearing earrings. Look, of course the bunny's wearing earrings.
Bless.
Of course.
Look.
We must all pierce our rabbit's ears. No. Claire Dixon from Redcar said in 009, very Karen Crawford, Claire Dixon, who says she met Mark Smith at the NEC and he told her she should send more Wall of Fames in, which you should.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Claire Dixon, I'm sure, very inspired by the wonderful Karen Crawford, and we all are, aren't we?
We are. Oh gosh, yes, Karen, so talented. This is
009.
number 010, so that's 010. This is Catherine from Doncaster. That is beautiful.
Ooh,
That is
lovely colours.
lovely. I
It's
love
like a
that.
seaside kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes. Beautiful. Very nice.
Now,
No,
Debbie Balford,
I
this
like
is
that.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, I like
Linking
that.
chains. Now, I'm going to start doing this because it's an advancement from the rosary chain of which I have been stuck in my ways. I'm stuck in the mud with that. This is gorgeous. Number 011 from Sharon in Heath Hayes. It says, Happy Easter. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame with black cultured pearl coins and gold-plated work, all from
beautiful.
JM. It's gorgeous. I love it. Look at, I love that. You're amazing. This is why we like jewellery making.
Absolutely.
Now, Kim's going to play that horrible sound. I know she is because there's strands on my desk. I can... Is she doing it? I can't hear it.
I can't hear it, but we'll do it anyway.
We'll do it anyway.
What is this?
We don't want to hear it, Kim. It's a horrible noise. Oh, there you go. It's like the
when you... the Wurlitzers when they used to spin you around and make you feel ill.
It reminds me when I used to get cross with those grabber machines and I used to rock it and it used to go ring, ring, and the woman used to go, oh, don't rock the machines.
Just like that.
Oh, what's it say? Don't rock the machines.
Toaster.
Yeah, I was naughty, wasn't I? I was naughty.
Yeah.
My grandma, I rang my grandma the other day, and this is the best conversation I've ever had with my grandma. Hi, Grandma, it's Jenny. Oh, good, I'm glad you rang. I just wanted to tell you, when I used to tell you were naughty all the time when you were younger, I didn't mean you were horrible naughty. You were just very mischievous. Thanks for that, Grandma. How are you?
Nothing's changed, eh?
Don't worry about it, Grandma. It's fine. Come and have a look. I'm moving near her. I'm not sure she can handle more Jenny Cleary. She's at home worried. Oh no, she's moving near. No, she's not. She's fine with it. 2, rainbow obsidian. Do you think this is the most underestimated gemstone?
Yeah, because it's got almost like a waxy finish to it. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't got that shine that onyx or what have you's got. But I like that. Because
like
it looks more contemporary. And the shine on the top of those.
Well, it's like beautiful. A shiller, isn't it? It's like black moonstone.
Yeah, it's like somebody's dipped their finger in paint and just rubbed it, airbrushed it slightly.
I think you could use these for wire wrapping.
Yeah.
What about that? Like the amazing wire wrapping here. I'd do that with them.
That'd be lovely.
This is my new thing, actually. I think. Do you know these are like hook and eyes, aren't they?
They would look lovely in that, actually. And they would look lovely with their chainmail because of the shape of them. They're beautiful.
So you could chainmail them, you could wire wrap them, you could put them in earrings.
Just half swelligant them.
Half swelligant them? Are you listening to this, Kim?
Sorry.
Talk to me about half swelligant.
Oh, you could just dip it in, so you know you can like a gold
like
nugget thing. You know, it'd be half covered. I've done that with an agate pendant, just half dipped it in bronze because I cracked the bottom of it.
Do you know what I want a swelligant?
What?
Will this work?
What?
Coffee beans.
Yeah, same as that sort of look.
That's what I want to do. I want a swelligant coffee beans. It just came to me.
Why? I don't know.
Because I love them.
Oh, right.
I've got, you know when you go into, there's a place called Whole Foods and they do them in big sacks. And I walk past and I just have to put my hand in them. It isn't nice for the people who are going to then grind them.
No.
I love them. So you've got this beautiful obsidian, you've got this amazing shape. You've got this waxy luster. That's why we love this. Should be paying £14. Is that right? Paying £9.95 for both. They should be £14
really
for both. £6.95 each.
Very good.
Is what they. Hang on, did I work that out wrong? Is that right? £13.90. So just under £14 each. My maths is getting better, isn't it? Yeah, Miss McMaster. See, I told you one day I'd crack maths. £9.95 is your price tag.
Really nice.
After the break. Now you need to check your swelligant out. We're literally down to single figures. We're going to give you that price slash on that morganite after this.
From Good Friday until Easter Monday, Jewellery Maker is giving away a free gift with every order placed. Get your special gift this Easter weekend from Jewellery Maker. Join guest designer Laura Binding and enter the world of wirework. This DVD will take you on a creative journey and teach you how to design a basic weave, a woven bell, a netted pendant and a caged gemstone. Add edition 3 to your collection today and get creative with wirework. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
In a pile of emerald like this, you really have a wealth of different qualities here. Everything from the kind of quality of gemstones that we've faceted into gems ready for jewellery, right through to your cabochons, through to your really, really high quality beads, through to the strands which you might have seen on Jewellery Maker before, and then some flat faceted pieces as well. Before any of the gemstones that arrive here in Jaipur can leave Jaipur for the UK, they need to be tested. So all the genuine gemstone strands go from the vendor to an independent laboratory. They're then tested to prove that they are what they say they are. Now, as you can see here, this shipment of emerald arrived this morning, and it comes with this. This is really important. This shows that the emerald has been tested in random strands and can be proven to be genuine emerald. If this authenticity card doesn't arrive with a genuine gemstone, then the shipment won't go to the UK.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Happy Easter is absolutely luscious, or happy Passover, depending on your faith, or happy chocolate day if you don't have any. What a wonderful day today. What an amazing clearance show we're having. Remember, Swelligan, very, 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 very limited. It might even have sold out now. We are going to go straight to the amethyst. Okay, I was going to show everybody this beautiful strand of tanzanite, which would go nicely with the amethyst. Now, amethyst like this could go with your rainbow moonstone. Kim's not adjusting to the change of time very well. Oh, the show controller isn't. Think about this with your, your lemon quartz. Whoa. Gorgeous. Now, Debbie, amethyst. It's one that we all know. It's a familiar feminine gemstone. Does this help when you're selling it on, when people already have the knowledge?
People will recognise amethyst. They feel comfortable and they feel happy buying it because they know exactly what it is. You don't have to sell amethyst, really.
Do you think they trust you as a jewellery maker because they recognise, yep, that is amethyst, I've seen it before?
Yes, I think they do, actually. I think they do. They still want to know if it's a genuine gemstone and make sure that they know it is, because people do copy it, although not very well. Not very well.
Glass, the same
yeah,
colour.
But not very well. You don't get that the shine to it. But
it's never going to be amethyst unless it's amethyst. This is February's birth gemstone, so you can create some really personal pieces of jewellery. And even, you know, I love this with peridot. I really love it with peridot. I think it's great with those peachy tones as well. Wonderful with the morganite we've got coming up for you. Oh, that is gorgeous. Amethyst is one of those gemstones. Everybody knows it. Most of us own amethyst already, and actually one of my friends, Louise, has got a ring that was passed down to her from her great grandmother, and it's amethyst and rose gold, and she loves it, and it's so sentimental, isn't it? And you know, it's just one of those gemstones. This is a strand from the Gems of Distinction collection. The clarity is excellent, the colour, these are all colour matched really well. Very pretty, delicate jewellery that you can create. Now, I love this gemstone with preonite. I think it's a gorgeous combination. If you have a look. Oh, that. Delicate Wimbledon jewellery. I can't wait for Wimbledon. Let's just wear tennis skirts, Debbie, and sweatbands. It's happening.
I don't think so.
It's happening, Debbie. That's what's happening.
It's not happening at all.
It is.
It isn't.
You can be a ball girl,
but not for me.
I'm going to be a ball girl. Do you remember that 80s poster of the ball girl?
I do.
I won't do that because you won't want to tune it. You know where she's. Yeah, well, you were born in the flipping 90s. That's why. Have a look. They're calling him Old Man Tom because he was born in the 80s. Can you believe this, Debbie?
Oh, good. I feel
Do you know what he thinks he's old because he remembers the Berlin Wall falling down.
At the NEC, Carol told me to move my mat left a bit, right a bit, and I said, it's like the golden shot. And she said, pardon? I said, how many people know the golden shot? And only 2 people put their hand up. Oh, did I feel old? Bob Monkhouse, golden shot, arrow. Oh, I see. Feel really old. Well, I am old.
No. No.
Oh, dear, I'll just go for a lie down.
No, I don't know what they're talking about there. We didn't have telly in them days. Have a look. Have a look at what you've got. Now, remember the simple eye loops, links in between each one. Have a look at what you've got. Delicate, beautiful jewellery.
Yeah.
What about... That's beautiful. What would you do with these, Debbie, with bearing in mind the shape and size of them?
I would actually... What would I do with those? I would probably... Oh, now. Those are just stunning. They look almost silver, actually. Don't they? They look almost silver.
I love them.
But those,
so yummy.
Those I would probably use something like tiny little they're nice as well. Little seed beads and actually wrap over the top of them.
Yesterday we had seedy bead pearls. How about they were tiny white?
I know, I did a beady bead once with them and it took me nearly an hour and a half on the show.
Oh, I love them. But they're worth
They are
it,
beautiful.
aren't
They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
We're going to give you a clearance price tag on this strand. Shouldn't be happening, but it is because we love you. 70 carats at £7.95. You've got a Gems of Distinction strand of genuine amethyst, February's birthstone. We're only just getting amethyst back into stock. This is beautiful. Stunning, isn't it? Now, there is a queue on the phone lines for these. Please bear with. £7.95 for 70 carats. Now. It's like when you sneeze when you're near a baby and they go... That's what it was like. I don't know why I'm looking for this. It's got right in front of me. I just put it all there. Now, I am a Nana, aren't I? Nana, aren't I? Nana, aren't I? I'm a Nana, aren't I? I love you for your brumminess. This chain is perfect for anklets. Have you seen this, Debbie? I love it.
Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen that before.
So pretty.
That is lovely. I like that.
You've also got teardrops of peach aventurine. Look at those colours. Sunset Dream. Oh, I like that. Do you remember at Sunset Beach, the TV programme? With Cole Deschanel. Oh, I used to really fancy him. I think he was a murderer though, wasn't he? Have a look. It's all right because he was hot. Have a look. Marquise-shaped carnelian. Yeah, Benzie. Oh, that was the best programme ever. They were all so beautiful, weren't they? You didn't care what they were saying. It was like Dallas. You wanted to be them. Have a look at this combination. Really gorgeous, rich colours. I'm thinking Spain. I'm thinking terracottas. That chain, 9 inches, that chain, 3 mil gold balls. And you've got 9 carat gold on solid sterling silver. That chain on its own is £19.95. I want to see that in an anklet. I want to see that in a bracelet. I just think it's so pretty and delicate. You'd have it on its own, wouldn't you? Then look, sparkling sunstone. You almost feel like you can get a tan just from wearing these gemstones. They're that warm. This sunstone is £12.95 on its own. For the chain and the sunstone, it's £33. But you've also got the teardrops of Peach Aventurine. They're 18 by 13 mil. The marquee shaped Canadian, 16 by 12. Your sunstone, 4 by 2 to 7 by 4. Stop everything. I've forgotten that you also get your connectors. Now these are great as little toggles. You can actually put leather cords through them, make them like toggles. You've used these loads, haven't you, Debbie?
Oh yeah, I love those.
I do too.
Absolutely love them. Just so different.
Little pig's noses. That's what they look like. Snouts. Which makes me like them. Just for the chain and the sunstone, £33. For the whole bundle together, £60. Don't forget you've got the connectors, which you're going to use in a million different ways. If you don't mind, Kim, before you bring the price out, I would just like to show everybody the quality of this sunstone. What's the difference between sunstone and moonstone, everybody? Do you know? Not a lot, actually. One's from the sun and one's from the moon. That's not it. The actual difference, Kim, although I like that one's from the sun and one's from the moon. No, but nearly.
Oh dear.
She's going, Debbie can stop laughing.
I've got the same accent as you, Kim, so I don't know why.
No one's got the same accent as Kim. Only the other 5 village families that live in Kim's forest area. And the 3 bears are some of them.
I was going to say, you make her sound like a little elf who lives in the forest.
She is. She's part of that fairy tale forest. She is as tall as a hobbit.
Just
and she's got a best friend is called Gandalf. Have a look. Now, anyway, the difference is.
Dear me.
I'm not dissing your friend Gandalf. Have a look. Because those little tiny sparkles are caused by weeny particles of copper. Kim already knew that.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
TV's
that.
Debbie Bolford didn't know that.
I didn't know that. No.
I
That's
taught
really
Debbie Bolford something she doesn't know, everyone. Now, that's something that's never happened to anybody.
No, it has.
Jenny Cleary teaching them something they didn't know.
Well, no,
Unless
that's true.
it was I'm madder than them. Have a look. The whole bundle is worth £60. But this is a Gems of Distinction strand of sunstone. The quality is just incredible. Don't forget you've got that gold chain. You should be paying £60 on the dot. £34.95 is your price tag today. Get involved. You get your sunstone and your chain. And you're paying just £2 for the other strands and the 3 wonderful connectors that Debbie uses all the time. Natalia uses those connectors a lot as well. £34.95, a really brilliant spring clean price tag. It's called Sunset Dream. We're going to call it Sunset Beach. Gorgeous. Oh, there's that sound again. Oh, crikey. That really made me jump. Yeah, you're lucky I didn't swear. It's a good job I got kids and you have to stop yourself before it comes out your mouth. Which doesn't always happen, by the way, if you're a parent, does it? We have got this Morganite coming up for you, but right now, I'm glad I've got Debbie with me. Right now, I'm going to give you the clearance polymer clay bundle. That's right, clearance polymer clay. You get, and these are £1 each, not in price, but in weight. You've got the black and the white. Oh, hang on, I got that wrong way. There we go. Talking like Kaz then, aren't I? Do you understand me now, Kaz? All right. All right. All right, Kaz. Top sorted, mad for it. Right, the clay roller. Right, you've also got your polymer clay and wire infusion projects. Debbie, you did this DVD together with
Rachel Norris.
Rachel Norris.
I did indeed.
A pair of absolute jewellery making queens. Debbie and Rachel. Now you've also got your 1mm wire. Your DVD is worth £4.95. Now talk to me, Debbie, about your clay roller, because actually before you knew that we did this at Jewellery Maker, you paid how much for your clay roller?
Between £30 and £40. And I have seen them sort of 28, 29 around Christmas time when everything's reduced, but I haven't seen them less than that. And they're exactly the same as any one you get in the shop.
Quality's great?
Very good quality. Polymer Clay Guild use them. I use them all the time with my classes. And if I use them with my classes all the time, they've got to be good because you've got different people using them. You've got people that might be quite timid with them, other people that are quite strong with them.
Oh, I see.
And they last, and they last, and they last. They're really, really good quality.
So great quality. They do come with a guarantee, of course. Now you've got your white and your black polymer clay. Do you use white and black more often than any other colours?
Yes, you do, because it's either the background or the highlight of most of the polymer clay designs. You can obviously use them to mix with. You can use get your tones and shades of all your clays. You can use them for doing a doodle clay when you write on the clay, and they're perfect for doing the Makumigani when you've got the slices. So,
if you bought the Swelligant and you haven't got polymer clay, this is a great addition.
Oh yeah, because you can paint it any colour. It doesn't matter what's underneath.
Right, we've got to be as quick as we can. So you have got your two colours, which Debbie said are probably the ones you're going to use more than any other colours. You have got your 10 metres of 1mm wire. 1mm is your structure. 1mm is that sturdy frame that you need. And then you've got your DVD. Now, if you were to buy this all individually, you'd be paying oh, she's just finding it. Over £50. How much over £50? What's the exact price? £52. So £51.97, says Kim. Not £51.97 today. We're going to give you a clearance price opportunity. 10 metres of your purple wire and a 1mm. 10 metres. Hang on a minute. You get... Wait there. I've got two. It's written twice. Sorry. Polymer clay and wire fusion DVD, your clay rolling machine, a £1 block of black and a £1 block of white Sculpey clay. Should be almost £52. How much for just the clay? £26.95 for just the clay. £34.95 for the whole kit and caboodle. Don't forget, you've got the DVD. Should all be £52. You've got it all for £34.95. This is a spring clearance deal only. Once the clearance is over, you will be paying the normal prices again. And these aren't things that we're trying to clear out of stock. These are things that roll through stock throughout the year. We have them, and they come in and they go out. It's not, you know, this is a system that people use. They start to... when we get lots and lots of new jewellery makers in, they start to advance to polymer clay. So polymer clay is always popular throughout the year. £34.95 is the price now, but it's not going to be the price tag forever. Where am I going now? Goodness gracious me. More polymer clay for you now. Deb is going to go bananas over this. Okay. Yeah, nice. So you've got your black Sculpey clay. You've got your beading baking wax. So this is great because with these you get the little spears which create the holes inside your beads, and then what you do is you pop them on the baking tray and then you pop it in the oven. Do you need to dry out polymer clay like you do with silver clay?
I'm sorry?
Do you need to dry polymer clay out before you bake it?
No, you don't. No.
You can just put it straight in the oven? Straight in the oven,
Yes, once you've finished your design.
Now you've got, remind me, Debbie, what these little slits were for on the baking tray.
On the baking tray you have a slit on the side which gives you a 45-degree angle if you want to cut your block of polymer clay in half and turn it around and change the colours, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a cutting guide. And then the two little gaps on the side are really just to lean pendants, or if you've got a bangle and you want to lean both ends on but you don't want to press it against the edge of the baking tray. And then you've got the pins to put the thread through your beads. And your acrylic sheet, remember to take that out of your baking tray. Don't bake anything on that because it will melt. But
what's the acrylic sheet for, Debbie?
That's for making long snakes of clay when the little pieces of acrylic that's in the starter kit isn't quite big enough, that can make long snakes of clay for bangles and things.
Lovely. So you've got the baking tray. Now you've also got here your gloss glaze. So when you're finished, and do you do this before you bake or afterwards?
Oh, after.
And that just gives you a lovely shiny iridescence.
Yes, it gives you a sheen and also protects your colours because it is quite porous. It will soak up other colours.
I see. And you've got one block. Now you also get a block of Sculpey clay, and you also get your Sculpey Clay Projects DVD. Are you ready? The rack on its own, £9.95. The DVD, £4.95. So we got nearly £15. Then you've got well, actually, let's tot it all up. £21.60 to the dot is what you should be paying. And actually, when you think about the elements that you're getting for £21.60, it's not a bad price. It's a fair dues price tag.
Absolutely.
But you know what? It's clearance. Now, in my ear, Kim is saying, Debbie's going to go bananas when she sees this price tag. This is, of course, Debbie's niche. Polymer clay is what Debbie does. If you're not sure, still after the DVD, you'll be really clued up. But if you're thinking to yourself, I want more in my polymer clay, book in on one of Debbie's workshops. She does run them monthly. Try us out. We're going to give you an incredible price tag. After the live show today, we're going to give you a masterclass, $9.95 for all of this. More than a £10 saving. This is purely for the clay. Wow. You'll never see this price tag again. Guaranteed. £9.95 in today's show. The code that you need, HPG C35. What a wicked price tag. What do you think, Debs?
That is just ridiculous.
For anyone who's not done Sculpey clay before.
That is just silly. I mean, the pins, I said before, the pins themselves, if you just try and replace the pins, they're £7 or $8.95. Just to replace the pins on the baking tray.
You may as well replace the whole baking tray at this price and get loads more to boot.
That's just silly. That's just silly, frankly.
It is silly.
It is, because you don't need to do those prices, because they'll sell anyway. It's just silly.
$9.95. Well, you know what? We love you. That's why we're doing it. Don't forget your 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you're shopping with us for the first time today, we're going to give you a mystery gift. That's not something we do every day. You're going to get a free mystery gift with your very first order. Wowzers. Woo! You and that alarm? Oh my goodness, how am I supposed to get all these out? Oh! A 10-strand bundle. Goodness gracious. Right, okay, so the first thing that hits me when I see this bundle is the array of different colours and different gemstones. First of all, we got such a pretty strand of tourmaline. And look at these colours, and I love this. Do you remember? I talk about this all the time. Debbie Bolford's ladder weave necklace that she did with that howlite. You remember which one?
I do.
I think it's the only thing to do with a square gemstone now. I love it.
Beautiful. Just sits nicely.
Would look incredible with this strand. I'm very Egyptian, actually.
Yeah.
I love it, Debbie.
How many strands are there? How many strands?
10-strand mega bundle I'm about to give. So you've got the tourmaline,
wow.
You've got the colour from the tourmaline, then you've got the colour from the morganite. Actually, these two gemstones do complement each other really nicely. Then I'm going to give you some jasper. Then I'm going to give you some corner drilled squares. Look at that, I do like that. It's gorgeous. Rhyolite we got there. Then we got the agate. Goodness me, you get loads here. Let me just move them along. Move along, move along. Look at these funky stripy agates with the pink and the black. Then you've got the black rectangles. What I want you to do is just look at those facets. Look at that sparkle. Look at this mahogany tiger's eye. Isn't that fab? Think about Shambhala style bracelets with that, and I would use the really fine, that sort of chocolate wire we've got would look lovely with this. Then we've got the snowflake obsidian. We've all, oh, look at this. Limited stock. You've got the ovals of jasper there as well. Let me give you the dimensions of everything you're buying. 150 carats of your snowflake obsidian. The dimensions for those twisted beads, well, they're 16 by 8 millimeters. Your jasper plain rounds are 8 mil. Your tourmaline puffy squares are 10 mil. They are beautiful. Actually, maybe I'd chain link each one of those. You know me. Your 10 mil tourmaline, 10 mil on those tourmaline squares. Your faceted puffy rectangles of black agate are 12 by 16. Those are the disco sparkly ones. 15 mil in your corner drilled royaloid, and you've got your mookaite, 10 mil of your gorgeous mookaite. Love the colours. You've got tiger's eye plain rounds, they're mahogany tiger's eye, and it's 10 mil. Black strike agate plain rounds, 12 mil, so much. Your fancy jasper ovals are 18 by 25 millimetres, and that funky fuchsia in black agate faceted bead strand, 14 mil. You've got 10 strands, and we're going to give you a mega bundle price tag. You should be paying £65 for this mega gorgeous bundle, but you're not. £34.95. It should have been £64.95. £30 saving by buying in bulk. You're getting each strand for £3.49. That was an easy one to work out, Kim, because it's 10. She went, you did not just work that out all by yourself. I so did. I'm getting really good. The other day I did like 92 times 2 straight away like that. And I was like, yes, I'm getting better. I haven't been doing QMON, no. Other mathematic tutors are available, such as Kip McGrath. And Mr. Bennett of, what? Mr. Bennett? £34.95 is your price tag. Amelia, you're just full of, your head is full of bonkersness. And I reckon if I went and paid a visit inside your head, there'd be a lot of humming. She went, yes, I love humming. You're like, she's like Phoebe Buffet, that's who you are. She's Phoebe. She is like Phoebe, right. I'm glad you said box 20, Kim. I am, because I love these. Very oriental. I love printed shell. Debbie, there's something really fabulous about using printed shell for those wonderful patterns. And I think these would look really great in rings. What do you reckon?
I do too. I mean, and some of the patterns are just exquisite. I mean, you can't get colour like that, can you?
Definitely.
Anything
like
else at all, yes. You can't get colour in anything else at all. And last month, there was a magazine and they had a necklace made of polymer clay like that. And it was one of the biggest selling magazine covers ever. And people were wrapping it in the antique bronze wire to make it look really old, you know, quite vintage. And it looked stunning. It didn't make it look so bright. It sort of took the shade of the blue down a little bit with the antique bronze. It looked really, really old. It looked like you found it in the garden. You know what I mean? Like a piece of porcelain you found in the garden.
Could we do swelligant on this?
Yeah, of course you could. You could do it around the edge, so you'd almost got a bezel round it.
That would be nice. No, you can't swelligant your face. Tom's saying, can I swelligant my face? Swelligant makes everything look good. No, Tom. You don't need swelligant. You're so boy band without it. So you got your black shell puffy coins at 10 mil. Do you get one strand of these or two? Because I've got two here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got a 4-strand bundle. But it only says 3 strands on my... My graphics say 3. It says 5 strands. Right. So you have got... Look at the shell. Should be paying £15.30. Think about your summer pieces, £9.95 for 4 gorgeous strands. Less than 20 of these, so you've got to be mega quick. GKG C26 is your item code on the seashore. Now it's time for that Morganite. You need to be on the phones now. Morganite is just one of the most incredible gemstones from the beryl family. If you've got any aquamarine, it will look stunning with that. That was apparently in the Marilyn Monroe collection, discovered by George Frederick Kunz, who discovered kunzite. Now, you've got here a bracelet and a necklace ready to wear, or, of course, you can unstrand it with this colour. Think about mixing your blues. Gorgeous. Think about your tanzanite. I would put tanzanite together with this because tanzanite and morganite are very, very highly regarded gemstones, aren't they? And that just looks stunning. stunning. Now, I need you on the phone lines now. I cannot guarantee everybody's going to get this. The deal we're about to give you is exceptional. Morganite is a gemstone that is so highly regarded. Think Tiffany & Co. Think Cartier. Beautiful, delicate blush of pink. If you bought Mark's Chip and Nugget DVD, you absolutely need this strand. What about with your Larimar? That combination is heavenly. What about putting this strand with your green amethyst? Absolutely heavenly. Divine, isn't it? Really soft, really pretty. I think you could make something very delicate from this. I think if you have got Mark's Chip and Nugget DVD, you need to grab this as quick as you can. We can't guarantee everybody's going to be successful. I hope you can. Now look, with that Gems of Distinction amethyst, just bringing out those soft sugared almond colours is a really good idea with a strand like this. You know what? If you bought the labradorite and you want to keep it pretty, then you can do it. Look at that. Breathtaking, isn't it? Elegant, beautiful jewellery with pearls. Now, there are lots of you on the phone lines. There's already a queue. Put it with pearls. Keep it pretty. Keep it delicate. This is Morganite, a gemstone that's used in the Tiffany & Co. collections, at Cartier, at Boodles, all those Bond Street jewellers. You will see this gemstone in your Marie Claire, your Vogue magazine, your Cosmopolitan magazine. It's a catwalk gemstone. It's a romantic gemstone. A gemstone that was worn by the likes of Marilyn Monroe and Elizabeth Taylor, some of the most beautiful women in that Hollywood era. It's a Hollywood gemstone. 430 carats. A set of 2 Morganite pieces. Now they're ready to wear. You can have this as a Morganite bracelet and an over-the-head necklace. This is essentially a double strand. You're getting the bracelet with. Are you ready? Now, there's a lot of people on the phone for this. I must encourage you to work towards using the website if you haven't got time to wait in a queue. It is a free phone number, so there's no worries on that if you're ringing your home phone. But if I can encourage you to the web, it's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Look at that moonstone. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Should be just $12.95. Which is an incredible price tag. This is Morganite. $12.95's fine, Kim. We don't need to take it lower than that. You got the bracelet and you got the necklace ready to go. £12.95. Already 100 of these have been allocated. You've got to move fast. £12.95 was an amazing price tag. We're price slashing this, but you know what? I can't guarantee that you will all be successful because these are about to move towards limited. £8.95. We're never going to promise this again. To be honest, I don't think we're ever going to see these again. Debbie, what do you think? That price for Morganite is crazy.
Ridiculous price. I just think it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Morganite's one of those gemstones you always wish to work with, isn't it?
That's right, that's right. There's something about the shading of it that's just so unique.
It's subtle
unique.
and romantic, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Where would you
beautiful.
use these, Debbie?
I would probably just try to do clusters of them, sort of 2 or 3 strands, and then through a large rose gold bead or something, and just to highlight them. Really
what about,
lovely.
Actually, the aventurine will go well with this, won't it? Keeping it really, really kitsch. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Well, it's like flowers, isn't it? Flowers and leaves, really. The aventurine will go with most things.
Definitely, love. Right, if you're calling through and you're experiencing an engaged tone, please hang up the phone and read out. We do have big queues. So if you can use the web, I'm definitely encouraging you to do that. All the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You may be experiencing queues for this one. It's an incredible price tag, one that we're never guaranteeing again. And you are going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're shopping with us for the first ever time today, you will, of course, receive a free mystery gift. Now, I'm going to just refresh your memory on Debbie's challenge, which was, where have I put it? It was, in fact, that Larimar. So if you, in fact, Debbie, Oh, if you could just have this strand of morganite. Too late now. Look at these. Mark Smith, eat your heart out. Look at these. Wow. If you are experienced, there are currently big queues on the phone lines. If you are experiencing engaged tones, please hang up and redial. Unbelievable. Now we're going to give to you Debbie's challenge. Good grief, Penfold. Now, Debbie had the aventurine drums. She went straight to work with the aventurine drums, the Larimar, and the Preonite. Now, these three gemstones are some of my favourites, actually, and you do get stuck in your ways with jewellery making. You do get your favourites, and these are certainly mine. And again, we've got a lot of texture here. We've got a lovely, lovely summery colours. Individually, these have all got something to bring to the table. Together, they're just glorious, aren't they? Now, you should be paying £21 for this. We gave it to you for just £10.95, which is a minuscule price tag at £10.95. Let's get on over to that luscious, luscious. Are you ready for us, baby?
I am indeed. Yeah, I'm just tidying up.
Tidying up?
Tidying up.
Goodness me, there's no need for that on an Easter Sunday. Now, oh, have you got your lamb in the oven? Oh, Debbie. What is it? Have you plaited it?
I just plaited it and then threaded that through.
Oh, you're lush. Oh my, oh, Debbie, you are obviously, oh, wow, very inspired.
Love these.
Look at this.
I love all the shades and colours, and I didn't know if those two would go together, but they do.
They do. Greens and blues.
If I'd have had time, I'd have done the whole necklace in it. But,
no, I like it like that. I like that. I'd wear that with a white shirt. There's no need to take it all the way around.
No, probably not.
Oh, I do love it. And then look at this. Ooh.
That's just plaited, and then I just threaded through with a finer wire.
I love this. Isn't that is fabulous.
Really pretty, just really, really delicate, really pretty.
Needs to go against some skin, that, Debbie, you know.
Really? Can't understand why, can you? Have you done it up? Nope.
No, not yet. Yeah, that, do you know what? Summer's day, pair of jeans, flip-flops, white vest, this bracelet. That's what's happening.
Is it?
That is what is happening.
Send me a photo when you do it.
I will.
Right.
Look at this. This is crazy and I love it. It's like my brain in wire work.
Yes. I like that. That's really good. Laura said to me at the NEC about wire, and I said, I can't do wire work.
Of course you can, you're DB.
No, I can't do, you know, the really fancy. And I thought, you know, I'm going to fiddle. I'm going to have a fiddle and have a go. And I did it.
Laura, she did it and she'd done her surprise. I can't do wire work. Look what Deb has done here. That's the neatest wire work I ever did see.
That's just wrapping round, though, is it? It's not
it's
what
a wire work, Debs.
That's not what they do, is it? Anyway, I like that. It's
I
really
like
simple
it too.
on a piece of leather. I like that.
This is gorgeous. Love my greens.
I know.
Look
Really
at this.
nice.
Gizmo wire work. See, oh, I can't do wire work.
I can never
Look
do
at her.
Gizmo. I don't do it, but Gizmo does it.
Of course she can do it. She can do anything. She's TV's Debbie Bolford.
No.
I love it. Rose gold that looks like. So you got my brain in wire. That was the briefing that Debbie had. Create Jenny's brain in wire. There. Oh, this is lush. Can I just see this one more time, please? I can't promise this is going to make it to the photos. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I've got to get back over there. I've got to get. We've only got half an hour. I'll see you in a minute.
Bye-bye.
Go. Come on, Kaz. Catch up.
Oh dear.
Right, Tanzanite. Tanzanite. Do you like the way that when Deb is here, the more and more jewellery I start to wear, and I've got to take it off, which I'm quite sad about. But it's not to. Don't move this, Kaz. If it's in this area, it belongs to me. It's time for one of the most precious gemstones in the world, 1,000 times rarer than the diamond. A trichroic gemstone. Trichroism means that a gemstone gives us more than its initial hue. It gives us something else. It gives us this wonderful pink, these fabulous flashes of purple. Now, this is the deepest blue we've ever had in Tanzanite. absolutely stunning. Tanzanite, said to be the gemstone of our generation, was launched by Tiffany & Co. and actually is a fairly new discovery in terms of gemstones. Tanzanite is a gemstone that you will see in some of the most expensive, most exclusive designer collections, surrounded by some of the world's finest diamonds, on the fingers of the rich and the famous. This is a gemstone that is probably the most highly regarded gemstone in the jewellery industry. Tanzanite is only mined in one place in the world. Tanzanite has literally set the world on fire with its amazing properties, its amazing beauty. And I give you the opportunity to make jewellery with one of the world's finest gemstones. Remember, this gemstone is 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. Also associated with December, new beginnings and childbirth. What would you do with your Tanzanite? Are you going to set it into silver clay? Are you going to link each piece? Are you going to take each wonderful, precious piece of Tanzanite and treat it as an individual? What would you do, Debbie Balford, with a strand of gorgeous Tanzanite? What a joy to have it.
Well, I think Tanzanite screams out for rose gold. I think it's absolutely...
Claire just said the same thing.
I think it's absolutely... on the same wavelength. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I would almost like to take a few pieces and set it into a bezel with some resin.
I agree.
So you have a cluster of Tanzanite, which would look stunning. A ring would look fabulous if you could set it in there.
I think a nice silver clay ring, and you can set Tanzanite into silver clay.
But also, if you had some wire and then just did some little coils at the end and just had it off a necklace, like graduations, you know, beautiful.
Yeah. Would you try and use these sparingly? Bearing in mind this is Tanzanite.
Yes. Yeah, I would.
It's only been the last couple of months that we've actually ever been able to give you this gemstone. And believe me, it's shock horror that we've got so much Tanzanite. Normally we'd have about 20 of these. We've got more than 20 of them. You need to be on the phone lines. The deal we're going to give you is incredible. We see Tanzanite at thousands and thousands of pounds.
I think the problem is with Tanzanite, sorry, is if it's all put together, it doesn't look special.
You think we should be selling these as individual gemstones, like Gem Collector?
Yes, I think you need to separate them out and explain to people what they are, and then you can see the beauty of every bead.
I agree with you. And actually, perhaps we should be unstranding all of these when they come in and giving you individual price tags. £5 a gemstone would be amazing for Tanzanite. If you watch any of our Gem Collector shows, you'll know that people are paying hundreds, thousands, depending on the grading, for individual gemstones of Tanzanite. It's the hot gemstone you must have in your collection. Take yourself from Jewellery Maker to jeweller. You need to be quick. We don't have massive quantities of these. Tonight, we're going to give you an incredible price tag of just £17.95. Should these be £39.95? Should these be more? £17.95. If you were buying these individually, you'd be paying so much more. Don't look at me, look at the gemstones. £17.95. Have a look. Unbelievable value. Unbelievably beautiful. Stunning, stunning, stunning strand. From the Gems of Distinction collection, I bring you the opportunity to work with, and believe me, once you've worked with it once, you will always want to work with it again. Tanzanite, £17.95. We're about to give to you the deal. Now this is a big statement actually, Kim. Kim's saying this is the deal of the day. I think that's a big statement because we've been giving incredible deals. You've got loads of pendants. Debbie, you use these pendants a lot, don't you?
I do. I think they're absolutely stunning. I don't think people realise the quality of them until they get them home. And they are e-coated, so they're not going to tarnish or anything like that. And at the NEC, some of the ladies who picked those out of the boxes that were around were quite amazed, actually, when they looked at the quality. They looked at them and they said, we didn't realise they were brushed. We didn't realise that they were this, or so heavy. Yeah, didn't realise they were so heavy. Didn't realise how they were made.
I think when you feel the weight of them, you think quality, don't you? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Now, you've got loads of pairs of these, and I love all these colours together. There's something very Italian about them all together. And that brushed effect is just gorgeous. You've got the rectangles, the large rectangles. You've got the squares. These are my favourite ones, these ones here. The smaller rectangles, I really like those. Smaller squares. Then you've got like, you've got almost like it sort of peaks at the centre. Can you see? So you've got all these different shapes and sizes. We're about to give you the deal of the day. You should be paying £40. And it's the weight of them. And don't forget, they've got that brushed effect. So they're very Italian looking, absolutely incredible quality. And when we're thinking about adding quality elements to our jewellery, you know, look at that brushing and think, you can see the quality. Think Italian jewellery, Italian inspirations. Don't be afraid to mix the two colours of metal. Bulgaria are doing it, so why can't you? You might want to stack them. These are so Debbie Bolford. You've got loads of different shapes. You could do like a graduation stack, couldn't you? Let's give you an incredible price. Like Kim's saying this is going to be the deal of the day. I'm arguing that we've been giving you too many incredible deals. You should be paying £10 per pack. How many packs have we got all? I undid 4, didn't I? I love the squares, the smaller squares. They're nice together, aren't they? £11.95. You should be paying £40. You should be paying £40, £11.95. This is surely the deal of the day. £11.95. 0800 644 655. Get yourself dialing. There are queues on the phone lines building up. Please use the web if you don't want to get caught in a queue. It's the sound they make. I've got them, Kim. You need to check baskets out. These are making their way towards the sellout. 3/4 of the entire stock has been allocated. Now, let's give you... Oh, is this green onyx? Oh, I love green onyx. Are we doing these individually, yeah? All as a bundle. Green onyx is said to be associated with the spirits. Now, this is a gemstone you'll see very much. I've been to Japan quite a few times. I've been to Hong Kong quite a few times. And you'll notice so much green onyx. You know when you see the little shrines, the spiritual shrines, you see green onyx hand-carved ornaments, and there's a spiritual connection with green onyx in certain faiths. Now, green onyx is just beautiful. It's powerful, it's rich, and it's so deep. Imagine this green onyx with some gold. I'm also going to give you all the shades of smoky quartz, just to add a bit of luxury. And as if it wasn't gorgeous enough, you've also got that aquamarine, that glowing aquamarine. I love this bundle. Would I use these all together? I might use a few of the smoky quartz with the green onyx, and I might use a few of the smoky quartz. Look how versatile smoky quartz is. I'd keep it delicate, but with the smoky quartz, I keep it rich. I'd do some gold wire wrapping. I'd make a green onyx ring. I really like the idea of mixing green onyx with labradorite, actually. I think that'd look really powerful, wouldn't it? The green onyx with these big labradorite chunks would look gorgeous. Not trunks. That'd look gorgeous. Look at the glow. Do you know this is one of the only strands of green onyx we've got? So be quick. They're checkerboard faceted. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily use them all together. I'd definitely use the smoky quartz with both gems. Actually, that looks quite nice, all twisted, doesn't it? Smoky quartz I'd use with either. I'd keep the aquamarine separate to the smoky quartz, if I'm honest, because I think they're both very special in their own right, and I'd want to sort of showcase that. Are you ready for a wicked price tag, limited edition? This trio going low should be just shy of £50, but you're not going to pay anywhere near £50 today. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get something gorgeous for a tiny price tag of £27.95. You'd pay that for either one of these gems of distinction strands on their own, wouldn't you? The green onyx and the aquamarine are gems of distinction strands. You've got 25 carats in your shaded smoky quartz. Those are 2x1 to 4x2. 65 carats in your green onyx. They're graduated cushion shapes. 8 by 13.5 mil. You've got 8 to 13 mil even. They're squares. How can that happen? 55 carats of aquamarine. 4x2 up to 7x4. Now stay where you are. Oh my gosh, they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna go to another fabulous deal. DVD and wire. The wire on its own is £17.95, and I'll tell you for why. You have got, this is 18 karat gold, isn't it? Yeah, it's 18 karat gold though, isn't it? Is it on sterling silver? Yeah, it's 18 karat gold on sterling silver. You can really feel the quality. Look at that. Imagine a ring out of that. Now you also get your wire work rings DVD with myself and Louise Jacobson. Have a look at what you can create. Got your serpentine snake. You've got your pearly ring. You've got lots of pearls in there actually, and you've got your fossil jasper ring there as well. Now you get the wire. It's 1 mil thick and it's 18 karat gold on solid sterling silver. Create your own wire work rings. The DVD on its own is just shy of £5, and the strand on its own of wire, a metre of wire, how much was that wire again? £17.95, so you should be paying 18, 19, 20, 21, £22.90, isn't it? DAG C44. Whoa, £11.95 for both. That is a wicked deal. Now, get yourself on the phone lines. Saving on the wire and a free DVD. £11.95. 0800 644 655. What a deal. It's been so wonderful having your company today, but please make sure you're checking out your baskets. I'm going to give you now another ridiculous deal. Okay, now do you know what? Let's have a look. We've got a photograph of all of these. You get so much. If I get it all out, Tom will go bananas. You get loads. This is the ultimate macrame bundle. You've got all these packets. I've got to be really quick. So you have got, how many altogether? You've got all the different sizes. 400 aluminium beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 colours of your hemp cord. Hemp cord's really good because when you knot it, it stays. It stays in that position. Got all those lovely colours. Now, you could do a Japanese style knotted necklace. You could do your plaiting. You could do your Shambhala style bracelets. You could use this in simple masculine jewellery. Of course, it could be feminine. You can put this in your hair. You can. How fabulous are these? You can weave with them as well. Do you use the hemp cord a lot, Debbie Balford?
Yeah, I do.
Is that a chocolate brownie that you're munching on there?
That was a piece of apple, actually. No, it was a chocolate brownie earlier.
A piece of apple, my eye.
You had one earlier, and I didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about, Debbie Balford.
Anyway.
As if I would eat cake.
Yes, I do use hemp cord a lot. Yes, I do. Especially
It's nice because it knots together. Those knotted necklaces.
Really nice.
Are you ready for an awesome deal? FGGC08. So you've got how many of these again? 400. What about the aluminium beads? Have you used those before, Debbie?
Yes, I have, and they make fabulous beady beads.
Oh, they do, don't they? And they're
very
really
good.
lightweight.
They're very good for like Shambhala type bracelets as well. Very good.
Yeah, you can make a nice tidy profit out of these.
Oh yes.
If you sell your jewellery on, and I think you could. The gunmetal greys could be masculine or feminine. You've got all those lovely colours in the blue, the purple, the pink. And we're about to give you an awesome deal. Should be paying £40, just a couple of pennies shy of £40. You've got your 10 colours of hemp cord. You've got 400 aluminium beads. $19.95, everybody. You're making a half price deal.
Wow.
Half price deal. Ridiculous. You got the pink, you've got the blue, and you've got the purple, and you've got the gunmetal grey. Oh, I do love this deal. I do love this deal. And they've all got really substantial holes, so you can run leather cord through these. £19.95. Now let's do another bundle. I am demanding, aren't I? More. Number 16. Oh, yes, Debbie Balford. Now it's time to take it down to a delicate level. Oh, do you know what, Kim? This is beautiful with that tanzanite. What about that? Put these together. Look at that strand. Heavenly. Absolutely heavenly. And then you've got your marmalade citrine there as well. Beautiful. What about with your aquamarine that we've had today? What about with your labradorite that we've had today? Oh, so stunning. Absolutely stunning, those two, aren't they? But I'd also, what I would do with this actually, I want to put that aquamarine in there that we had from that bundle. See what I mean? Keeping it delicate and fresh. And that marmalade citrine is not something we see all the time. Those marmalade tones are rich and they're beautiful. And they're deep, aren't they? But they're still sunny. It's like the sunset. Sunrise and sunset. So have a look at these individually. I'd definitely make a pretty bracelet. I would wire wrap these. Now these are top drilled, so you can create your own pendant bail out of these. You can put them in clusters for rings. Look at how well colour matched they are. Look at those facets. Look at the clarity. A really soft, subtle yellow. A beautiful sunrise gold. And then you've got the sunset in your marmalade twisted rondelles. These are like Viennese swirls. What a stunning, stunning combination these are. You've got 50 carats in your citrine. The graduated faceted swirls are, pairs, are 5mm to 9mm. Your 35 carats of citrine step cut twisted irregular rondelles, 6x3 to 11x8. It's called Pure Luxury. DAGC27 is your item code. You should be paying £50 for this duo, but you're not. They're $24.95 each individually. You can go and pay for these individually if you want to, or you get a massive saving, $32.95. This is for you if you want to create luxury. This is for you if you want to create jewelry. That is going to be a higher price tag. This is for you if you want to create pretty, delicate, maybe bridal pieces, maybe anniversary pieces. There's so much you can create with beautiful, subtle gemstones such as the ones that you're seeing right here. I really like the gizmo coils on that marmalade citrine strand. What amazing colours. Right, I'm going to give to you now. Double trouble mookai, eh? Double trouble. Now look at this. When we're looking for a gemstone that gives us a really rich colour, it's mookaite we're going to go for. A solid colour, it's mookaite we're going to go for. With this shape, we're thinking petals. We're thinking tops of tassels a la Debbie Bolford. We're thinking earrings. Now these are lightweight enough that you can use them in quite a lot of different ways. Thinking about 2-strand weaves with these. Thinking about putting them with lots of other different gemstones. I'm almost imagining a chain tassel with these on the end of it a la Debbie Bolford. Are you ready? Think about clusters. Think about making something really colourful. Now what you could do is do a colour blend with these. You could go from the very, very lights to the very, very darks. That would be so Mark Smith. You've got those rhubarb tones, those mustard tones, those vanillas. With those twists, you get that nice travel of lustre. Are you ready to get yourself involved? PVG C15 is your item code. They're 14 by 7 millimeters and you've got 120 carats. You should be paying £16 for these. But today, because it's double trouble, £11.95. This is mookaite, a gemstone that you can only find. It's in one place in the world. Mooka Creek in Australia. £11.95. It's a great deal. Let's sneak another one in, Kim. 21. The key of the door. Never been 21 before. Ooh, oh, I love these. They got that lush druzy in them, haven't they? Let me find it. Oh my goodness. These are rings, aren't they? Oh, they're super sparkly. Kirsty's licking her lips at this. But we do love sparkle though, don't we? What girls don't like sparkle? Look at that. It's like shoes and handbags. We're drawn to them. Of course we are. Look at that. What a stunning, glamorous strand this is. You can really pick out your favourite piece. And everyone, because these are genuine gemstones, look at that one. It's like when you go to a museum and you buy a really special rock to take home with you and you spend all of your spending money. You know when you're little and you go and visit museums? I've got to be mega quick because you also get... Is this ruby quartz? It's moonstone. It's moonstone, look. Oh, I love it. It's moonstone with the most amazing little flickers of colour. Oh, yes, Kim. Oh, yes. Your geode agate nuggets are 15 by 32. Geode, they're druzy, they're gorgeous. And your peach moonstone. When was the last time we saw peach moonstone rounds? Shake your leg at this. 6 mil, 80 carats. I love it. You should be paying £18 for these. They're $8.95 each. $12.95 for both gorgeous strands. It is crazy. Honestly to God, that is a great price tag, isn't it? 0800 644 655. Check out Buzz. Right, I need to let you know that the Swelligant, have we got any of that left? I think it's sold out. Now, we're going over, I'm coming. Are we ready? Let's go over and meet those luscious ladies who bring cakes. So we love them even more. Sorry, I didn't know we had a little doodah with it. Right, hello my darling.
Hey.
How are you? How are you doing?
Time went so fast.
It does though, doesn't it? It does for us. It just goes like that, and then you think, and you look and you think, oh my gosh, look at all of your gorgeous jewellery. You've used that rose gold wire in these earrings. Wow, the cuff!
Finished. It isn't finished at all.
We'll let you off. We'll let you off because you've done absolutely loads. Did you have a good day?
I did, yeah. It just went so quick, and we see how much you've done, and you're like, oh no, we've got not done anywhere near enough.
You have. Look at those earrings.
They're the rose gold. They're the rose gold findings. Chain cut up.
I love that chain. Do you use rose gold a lot?
I've never had rose gold before, actually.
Would you use it again after today?
It was really nice. It was. I managed to find little bits of rose gold findings, just occasional bits to mix with it. So.
I love this. Now you've done like a little link, and I'm obsessed with link. As Debbie will know, I'm obsessed with linking things at the moment. It's my newfound talent. So it's beautiful. Now I've got to move on. I'm going to go. Sorry, hello, Carol.
Hello.
You've made loads,
Yes.
and you've also gone for the rose gold findings.
Yes.
So are you? What I love about what you've done, and have you incorporated the? Have you opened up a link on this link, or have you
that's
put some
copper
wire
wire.
in?
That's copper
Doesn't
wire.
that copper wire blend well with the rose gold?
Yeah, you can't tell really.
Have you done that before?
Yes.
Do you use rose gold a lot?
I use them all, silver, gold, rose gold.
Quality is outstanding, isn't it? Did you have a good time today?
Oh, loved it, absolutely loved it.
Now you've got one of our Chalcedony carved pendants, loads of silver. You've got your sodalite in here as well. Sodalite, is this a gemstone you love?
I like blue gemstones because I'm Pisces, so I like the sea, so I like anything that's colour of the sea.
Water baby.
You've done the wire work rose that I love, and the tassel. You've done Debbie Bolford tassel, and you've done a Gemma Crow rose.
Yes.
Mixing your two designers there, I like it. And you've done a really lovely pearl combination with the aquamarine, and again the rose gold.
Yes.
Very pretty. So you get to take all of this home. That's if I haven't swiped it beforehand. Now I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Love your designs. Now, Louise, you're making me look well pale. Let's have a look. Which isn't fair, Louise. I haven't had time to fake tan, apart from in between my fingers, which is the only place that's taken. Lou, did you have a lovely day today?
I have.
I can't believe how quiet you've been.
I'm always quiet.
Listen, I've been warned about you, and I thought, she's a girl after my own heart. We're going to have trouble with this one.
No.
Not a minute's trouble she's been. I love this aquamarine. I was talking to you about that earlier. You've done... Oh, look what Louise has done.
I want that. Isn't it lovely?
Ooh, I'll fight you for it. Look at this. Look at that. I love it. So is that... What stitch is that again?
That's just it's gone the one way, so it twists.
The twisted... What's that called?
It's
square
left,
stitch,
but it's just half. So you just continue the same half over and over.
You just go left under.
Left under.
Rather than go right and then left, just keep going one side.
So
you have to explain it to me properly
show you
because you know how
later.
stupid I am. Can I just show you the little... I'm so stupid. Look how neat you are.
Well, that's a full square knot.
Yeah.
That's both sides. So you do a knot on one side
I
and a
get
knot
what
on
you
the
mean.
other.
So you just work with the
If
one
you
side?
just do one side, it twists.
Twists.
Like a corn dolly. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Yep. So that's the full one. If I turn it round, that's the half one, the one that twists. There you go.
Amazingly talented. Thank you so much for sharing
So
with us
neat.
your talents
Beautiful.
today. Kirsty, it's been great having you on board, actually. We don't normally see our Kirsty.
I haven't done a Sunday for a while. It's been nice.
It's been lovely having you. Now, it's Kirsty that you need to speak to if you want to come through onto any of our workshops. Now, we gave you this bundle earlier. So which 3 strands? You get 3 strands, not 4. The graphic said 4, but it was the 3 that I showed you. So if you are confused about that, the details, that's the word I'm looking for. The details are on your screen. Now, please don't forget to stay with us because we've got masterclasses following today, including that polymer clay cuff style necklace with the gorgeous Debbie and I. We've also got the Karen Crawford masterclass coming up for you. That starts at 1 o'clock. We've also got the Sheila masterclass, wonderful clusters with Sheila. We got Sarah and we got Gemma Crow with those gorgeous leaves, which are amazing. Thank you, girls. You've all been very well behaved. Let's all go and eat loads of cake and stuff our faces and drink tea. You don't go anywhere. We got the masterclass amazing section following this. I'll see you again live at 5. See you later. Bye. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.